What's up, Mr. Judge? No, I didn't check my email. I just, to be honest with you, I just woke up not too long ago. But guess what, everybody? I got my mouse. Who else in the building? Vernon, Hardly. I think that's what it says. Francesca, beautiful Bernice, Tab, Max, Jay Williams. What's up? How's everybody doing today? Storm, what's up? So we're gonna have a discussion. KKC was talking about it earlier, and I think we should discuss it a little bit further. Um, I want to see how you do polls. How you do polls? Do y'all feel like this was an orchestrated attack? How y'all feel about it? Um, oh, here he go already. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, here he go already. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. This was an orchestrated attempt to get in Remy's draws. I don't wear draws, nigga. I wear briefs, sir. I don't wear draws, sir. I wear briefs. Ooh, I really do look like Baron Davis over here. I need to go get me a shape up or something, dog. I don't wear draws, buddy. I wear briefs. My son wears draws. I'm a grown man. I wear briefs. But thank you for the $1.09 super chat. Next time, make it $2.99. Hey man, if you're gonna be sending all these super chats, you can hit the cash app. Help with the stream goal. You said what you say? Uh, those shoes were gonna cost 49 plus tax, but they took 10K for choosing white instead. At this point, yes, pretty much. That's how you feel about it. KKC was live. He had some interesting stuff that he was going over. I think we got a new member. Uh, Miss, I don't want to mess it up. Pre, I think that I don't want to mess it up. But thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate that. And where's this $49 talking about? What you mean by this $49? What is everybody talking about this $49? I think I was seeing it in the chat. What's the name chat? And I kept trying to figure out what the hell y'all was talking about. I feel like they on some this town ain't big enough for the both of us bullshit. Yeah, that's what it feel like. It's like they wanted to be the only ones to talk about Umar. Right. This is a free goddamn the internet is very wide. It's very wide. My bad for the blurry background. I ain't set my stuff up yet. I just set the computer up. He sent another $1.99 super chat. Thank you for that. Stay on cam too long. Mel gonna drool like a shark. Oh my god. Oh, you had to buy new shoes. Okay. So that's what the hell you was talking about in your chat earlier. You left a breadcrumb in the US. We put the dollar sign. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Mr. Judge. You leaving breadcrumbs. It's no coincidence that we were all struck by copyright at the same. Yup, that's basically. I didn't get struck with no copyright. Let me knock on wood somewhere. I ain't got no wood. Yeah, I do. Knock on wood. I ain't get hit with no copy strike, but I didn't do the movie. I didn't go over the movie. I couldn't stand it. Like when I sat there, I couldn't. I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" Like I couldn't sit through it. Hold on, let me put this dog outside. $44 people in the chat. You send another super chat, $1.99 super chat. Rim brief can't be contained a lot. No pause. Yes, Diddy. Huh? Okay, now you're getting weird. uh Bougie Barbie, what's up? Yeah, you now you're getting weird. You said, is this me? No, 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 that's not mine. I'll put my cash app in the chat. Oh no, that's not it. Wait, is that the right one? Let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm doing it right. That's my Cash App right there, and my PayPal. It's pinned to the top of the chat. It should be pinned to the top of the chat. At the top of the chat, my Cash App and my PayPal should be pinned to the top of the chat. But yeah, what I want to do is I want to go over some uh Money Boy Trey live that he did earlier, because if you listen to Lene's story, this lady literally is rewriting history, like rewriting history. Like it's ridiculous. It really don't make sense to how much her story changed. And then I want to go over what KKC was showing earlier, because it was it was very interesting. He went through a whole lot. I don't know if I got that much patience. Maybe that's why they probably not attacking me like they did him, because I don't have the patience he got. I I'm sorry. It's gonna get real street out this motherfucker. I'm sorry. The internet is one place, but I'm a whole different person outside of this internet. When you get just doing the stuff that they did to him, like messing with his family and his job and stuff. Look, man, I ain't got the patience he got. I'm letting that be known, all y'all out there, that y'all whatever y'all did to him, don't bring it this way, because it ain't gonna be no internet beef. I'm gonna find you. You ride by my house if you want to. That'd be the last house you ever ride by. I'm telling you. I was listening to this shit, man. I'm like, damn, yo, I don't got the patience for that. That would definitely drag me back into the person I used to be, and I do not want to go back there. You ever hear Mike Tyson talk about he don't want to? I don't want to be that person no more. He scares me. I don't want to be that person no more, because I know I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. I got so much power in this white hand. I don't want to be that person anymore. He scares me. That's how I feel. I don't want to be that person. So don't pull me that way. But Moneyboy Trey did a live stream earlier. He's been going back and analyzing Lene's story. And whoa, Nelly, how much that story has changed compared to what the hell we are listening to now. That story has changed a whole lot. Let me just read some of these. Wait, why am I reading it off the phone again? I got the big screen right here now. Oop. Whoa, Tab, thank you for the cash app. I know you barely had that. Next time, make it 50. In the words of Umar. I know you barely had that. Hold on. Oh, I ain't got my bells and whistles yet. Oh, y'all lucky. Y'all lucky I ain't got my bells and whistles yet. Hold on. Brother Tab. Brother Tab, thank you for the cash app. I know you barely had that. Next time, make it 50. In the words of Umar Johnson. It's like, nah, appreciate it. Thank you for that, man. Hey, if you putting something else weird in this motherfucker, I'm not reading it, man. I saw your comment too. He said thanks for putting up with my weird super chats. Look, man, I'm a fun guy. I like jokes. Just don't go too far over the gate. Yeah. That's what you ain't hear me just say it. Yeah, I just said thank you for the cash app. Next, I know you barely had. In the words of Umar, I know you barely had that. Next time, make it 50. It's like, nah, I appreciate it though, bro. I really do. And I appreciate that you appreciate what I do. I'm finally getting some recognition around here. I keep telling y'all know I'm emotional. Y'all can't do this to me. Y'all can't do this. Cut the camera. Cut the camera. Cut the camera. Say nah. But thank you though. I appreciate it. It's feel good to know that I can be a part of someone's day. The happy part of someone's day. Yup. New mouse in the house. I still haven't fully set up back up the computer and stuff. As you can see, my desk is behind me. As you can see, my desk is behind me because my kids on punishment, so their mother took their TV, and I ain't have a TV in this room. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. They ain't using it right now. Don't mind if I do. I bought the motherfucker. Don't mind if I do. So it's the TV right behind me and on my desk, but I'm gonna switch it over sometime tomorrow. Yeah, I learned a lot too listening to KKC live. Oh, KKC in the building too, ain't you? Hold on, let me see what this super chat. You thank you for the super chat. I'm surprised these 50-year-olds have time for beef. That's a great point. That is a very great point. These motherfuckers is 50, 40, and 50 and up beefing on the internet. Oh my God. Yo, I really look like fucking Baron Davis. I bet you I put my hair down, I look like the Black Jesus. That's what my kids say. Whenever I wear my hair down, they be like, Daddy, you look like Jesus. Yeah. No, Jesus look like me. You just finished Trey Live? Well, you're about to go over it again. Because Trey made some interesting points. Very interesting points. I might need to turn this light down. It's a little bright. Very interesting points, and her story changed so much. It's ridiculous. And what I did not know, one more thing before we start this. What I didn't know is they had did a Surviving Umar series, right? And they were on their uh they were on their 7th episode when he finally responded. So you made it look like it was Umar who started the beef, but it really wasn't. It was Lene. You were on your 7th episode of Surviving Umar when he responded. And what pissed me off is you sat there and had me live for you, basically. What's live clipping? Oh, we got some new bells and whistles on this motherfucker. You knew that I didn't know that you went at Umar first. 7 different interviews before he was, and you had me jump out the window. That's what pissed me off in the beginning. That's what really set me off and made me turn my back, because I looked like I felt like a fucking idiot because I'm sitting here defending you, like, and people in the chat is saying no, she said something first, and I'm like, no, the fuck she didn't. Umar said something about her on that fish tank video, and she's sitting there, yup, go back to the live stream. Them motherfuckers are still up. She, yup, yeah, watching me jump out the fucking window, knowing she lying. I just went back and watched it. I'm like, yo, she like really sat there and had me argue with these people, knowing that I was wrong. You could have been like, well, I did do an interview with Lennon before that. At least don't have me jumping out the window looking like a fucking idiot. Oh, this your first time seeing me? Oh, damn, I hate this got to be your first time seeing me when I ain't got no shape up or nothing. I'm over here looking like Baron Davis. I don't like my beard like this. The winter time is over. I'm about to shave all this shit off. But you ain't. I've been showing my face. I usually show my face all the time. you just go back. Go back to the ones when I got a shape up. If you're gonna go back and see something, go back to the one where I got a shape up and got my hair done. Right now, I'm on my raggedy tip. But let's get to Money Boy Trey. We stopped watching when it became a damn trilogy. Right. That's right though. Definitely. All right. So Money Boy Trey has some very, very, very interesting takes on this. I did not know that they were on their 7th episode by the time Umar responded. Academic Tryhard, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. It was all a lie. Hold on, let me read these. Oh, Carly Red voice. Hey. But yeah, man, I got my mouse back. You know, we about to go hard. We about to go hard in the motherfucker. We about to go real hard. 79 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. To the one person over there in the backup channel, you can come over here to Rim Rum TV. I know you over there on Rim Rum TV too. But if you want to be a part of the larger amount of the chat, you can come on over to Rim Rum TV. Rim, you trying to show off your muscles with that? Huh? I am skin and bones in this motherfucker. he said, I'm trying to show off my muscles. I am skin and bones in this motherfucker. I am tall, I'm lanky. Believe it or not, my sport was wrestling, but I'm a lanky person. I'm a very skinny person. I'm like 130 pounds, soaking wet. 5'11", about 130 pounds, 35, soaking wet, with boots on. But I hit like I'm 250. All right, let's get to this video. Shout out to Money Boy Trey, a.k.a. Petty Goat. Yo, I forgot all about this Frederick Douglass wig here. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Umar first started, claiming that he was Frederick Douglass' descendant, right? And he was getting a lot of traction for it, and people was really believing him. His motherfucker went and found a Frederick Douglass wig. Yo, diabolical. He was playing into that character. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. You know, smoke on camera because they be tripping about that. Let's get into this video.
Been going on, and then we'll kind of go back in time and kind of bring things up to current.
Okay.
Is her profile picture Umar with a blowout?
No, it's Umar.
I'm saying, like, no matter if that's her profile picture, if that's
no, is Umar with a Frederick Douglass wig on. He was trying to play the part of a descendant of Frederick Douglass. See, this is how I know that you're fucking lying, that you never claimed. That picture proves it all. You claim that you never, ever claimed that you was a descendant of him. But when you wore this wig, you were claiming to be a descendant of him. People was really hyping you up saying, oh, you look like him. No, the fuck he don't. No, the fuck he do not.
Umar with a blowout. We should have known. Well, I knew I was. Y'all should have known this bitch was crazy back then. I did know. I'm gonna have to toot my own horn. I knew. That's why she don't like me now. Because she got away with her lying ass persona for a minute, even though I wasn't bothering. And then when she seen me, she was like, fuck. So yeah. But she got a
My
picture.
bad.
This
I had to
nigga
go back and
is
look what it said.
Yeah. So how you been?
Oh man, I've been fighting a good fight.
From Great Britain. Okay.
So I've been good. I wanted to
let me do it.
come back.
Let me do it. Good Garvey Day, mate. I tried.
On to and give you some updates on whatever you needed. So
Okay.
it's been crazy, as I'm
Yeah,
sure
that was her
everybody's been
profile
following.
picture on this live.
Yeah. And Umar, he actually posted something yesterday that was a little disturbing. He already committed an act of revenge porn against you a couple of
That
weeks
wasn't
ago.
no goddamn revenge
So
porn.
threatening
Nigga.
now to
That wasn't no goddamn porn, boy. You saw one booty cheek. Stop it. And see, that's what I'm saying. Umar, I'm glad like we going back through this because remember when I posted the messages, it was like the lady was like, Umar sent them to you. Like, Umar posted this shit. That's why he's saying he posted.
Wait. I heard something about a booty cheek. Oh yeah, I forgot last night she was talking about that shit too. She was sending news to Umar. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know that nigga phone was stanking for a week and a half. I bet you when he opened that message, he all you smelled was booty. He opened up that text message and all you smelled was bounce that ass in that room. Oh my god, I would have hated to be Umar getting that motherfucking picture from her. Oh my god, diabolical. Imagine you open up your motherfucking text message and all of a sudden you smell bounce that ass punching you in the face.
He put out some revenge porn because she was sitting on the sink with a booty cheek. Same one I put up and shit the other day. That's revenge porn. What she considered classy. That's what she said. It's classy, not raunchy. But listening to this nigga, you just revenge porn.
see some more, I guess, photos of you, something to that effect. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, the anteater.
She saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already came like to peace with the fact that whatever I sent him was going to be shared. So
Ma'am, you started it, and you came to peace to that after you was on Lennon show, and then this nigga put the memes up about you. But let's not get it confused. Umar,
Yo, Trey killed me every single time he stopped it, ma'am. Every time he stopped it, ma'am. Let me tell you something.
didn't wake up one day and say, I'm finna go after Siobhan Stone. Siobhan Stone was playing both sides. I don't know if Umar knew it. Maybe his baba told him this bitch is contacting Lennon and Gerald trying to get you to strike, but she also is
Yeah, but that is right though. Lennon definitely gave her grace because you gotta think about it. In the beginning, for the first couple interviews, I believe it was like either the first or second interview, right? She was on the interview with Lennon, texting Umar, trying to get him to strike Lennon or something like that. Trey know the whole story, but I do recall Trey saying something like that. He was saying like she was on the live with Lennon or in the chat texting Umar saying, "Oh, he's putting up your mom's house and this, that, and the third. You need to strike him." So she was playing both sides from the very beginning, and Lennon let that slide. I'm pretty sure he's heard that by now. He let that slide. Yeah, revenge. Is putting photo. He ain't putting no photos and videos out, did he? I don't remember him doing that. Yeah, Trey definitely had me rolling this morning, ma'am. Yo, Trey need to make T-shirts that say that, ma'am. Let me tell you something. I'm dead serious. Trey need to put out some T-shirts, ma'am. Let me tell you something. Oh shit! What am I doing? Oh yeah, there we go.
Sending them videos and shit of that nature. His spirit told him. But you was playing both sides, good sis.
As long, and I've had talk with the family.
Yeah, I was on Rim panel last night. They was reacting to that live she did. That boy, I got so motherfucking triggered. I'm tempted to review that with myself, but I think I'm gonna let it go. I'm triggered though, because she said so much dumb ass shit. Her god.
Oh my God, he is not lying. Did y'all hear the story that she told last night? I swear to God, she got it from an episode of Fatima. I'm telling you. She got that shit from an episode of Fatima. Or one of them Tubi shows. I'm telling you. It was so long and drawn out. It was the dumbest shit ever. It ended like a goddamn Tubi movie. Like it was just dumb. And like she was like, this is the short version. I'm like, this was the short version? You drew that motherfucking First of all, to all the ladies in the chat, let's say you dating somebody and he pulls up with the same car but a different color, and you've never seen him with that car before. So you decide, let me go out and check the car, which I don't understand about that either. And you go out there and you find $30,000 in a gun under the carpet. What would you think this man's job is? What do you think this man's job is? Just put it in the chat. Skunk, 1982, peace and welcome. What would you think his job is? My bad, y'all. This chat going kind of fast. Mike Wazowski. Did you do your paperwork? I forbid anyone sacrificing brain cells to understand Linnaeus logic. Nick would be them folks. Right. What would you if Nick? I'm gonna say it for the people that just got in there. A hot boy, right? If you're dating somebody and he shows up with a different car, it's the same car, a different color, but that you never seen him drive, and you decide to go out in the car and check the car, and you find $30,000 in a pew pew under the seat or under the rug, what would you assume his job is? First of all, I didn't believe the story for the simple fact that the girl didn't take her cut. Now I'm an accessory. That's how my mom would have. I can hear my mom brain right now. Well, let me take about 10 racks of this for my pain and suffering, because she just made me an accessory to this. she just put it back. Get the fuck out of here. Grifter. Oh, are you saying the guy's a hairstylist? Oh, y'all giving all wrong answers now? Homewood Baby TV, peace and welcome. His job, get around from here to there. Stop answering these calls. He about that life. That nigga the plug. Either he worked for the plug or he is the plug. Rex, what's up, good brother? Drug dealer, right? Oh my God, Nico, you had to hear this long drawn. I'm not even going to put y'all through it. Just go to last night's live if you want to hear it. I'm not going to put you through it. Listening to this long drawn out Tubi movie story. But it was so stupid. Then the girl start following him around. He pulls up to what was it, a trailer house or something, or a club or a store, a Home Depot. A Home Depot, that's what it was. She following this nigga around. She thinking he cheating. If lady, she must not. I'm gonna try to get this lady the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she not from the hood. maybe she ain't never spent a day in the hood. Miss B99, what's up? Maybe she never spent a day in the hood. Who knows? But he said Breaking Bad, the hood version. Extortion, that could be it too. He could be a hitman. Either way, it ain't good. Put the money back and mind your fucking business.
Damn age, and then that bullshit story she told at the end was just ridiculous and had nothing to do with her and Umar.
Like my kids and stuff, they're like, we don't go online anyway. I think I told you that. So
her kids don't be online, but her son found Umar on social media, but not the traditional social media, whatever that meant. I guess he found out about Umar on MySpace or Black Planet or something. AOL, I don't fucking know. She said it was online, but not traditional social media services.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or
just making sure he can let everything go. He can let it all go. I mean, I'm okay with that. He doesn't really understand that does more damage to him than it does
Good morning,
to me.
everybody. Good morning, everybody coming in.
He's really, I don't think he's really understood either, not to say that I'm welcoming it, but everything he's put out has had the opposite effect.
Hold up. Now I can check the likes. And some of you motherfuckers ain't hitting that like button. You mean to tell me, motherfucker, you niggas ain't hitting that like button? God damn it.
I have my DMs are full of with me, and and
wait, what happened?
My DMs are full of with me, and I'm
I'm gonna run that back so y'all can hear what she said.
But everything he's put out has had the opposite effect. I have my DMs are full of with me, and opposite effect. I have my DMs are full of with me, and effect. I have my DMs are full of with me, and
I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. You see the logo? Oh, that way. You see the logo? You better be careful there, little buddy. What the fuck is over on that side? Oh, that's my jacket. No, that's the wrong side. Oh, another jacket. Shit. She said her DM is full of men. See, now for the new people, now you get why I say you better where you better be careful there, little buddy. Comes in when somebody is capping like that. That's when you hit them with the. You better be careful there, little buddy. You better be careful there. Cause I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. Let me turn this way so I can scoot over this way. There we go. I know you fucking lying. That's when y'all hit them with it. When you catch somebody, my DMs is full of men. Hey, you never know, man. She went on Tasha K and let everybody know she was the throat goat. I know a couple niggas that probably would have slid in her DM to try to see, at least see what that's about. I know a couple niggas that would have slid in her DMs. Don't act like y'all ain't got that one uncle that like fat white girls. In fact, and the other uncle that just like any type of fat chick. Don't act like y'all ain't got one. Every black family got one. Every family got one. That one uncle that like them big Jones. And he not even big. He's skinny like me. Some of them be he's skinny like me. He motherfucker not even that big. He's skinny like me. Diabolical. Yeah, look at Lennon. I just caught that. Look at Lennon's face. Put it up full mask. Look at Lennon's face. Look. Lennon even doing it. You better be careful there, little buddy. He said, peace to the whole entire chat. I miss you more than cook food, fam. We missed you too over here, Rex. Well, that's what our DM is probably full of. Niggas saying what that mouth do.
Either not to say that I'm welcoming it, but everything he's put out has had the opposite effect. I have my DMs are full with me, and I'm.
Look, even Trey made the face. Even Trey made the face. I ain't never even do it in front of him. Look at Lennon. Look at Lennon's face. Look at Trey's face. Look at mine. I'm telling you, you better. That face is universal. You better be careful there. Now y'all understand the logo? That's what that logo means. That's what that logo means. Oh man, I can't wait. I'm gonna make me some fucking t-shirts. I got to have niggas walking around. You better be careful there, little buddy. Look at Trey's face. Look at hold on. Oh, look at Trey's face. Look at Lennon's face. Yo, I don't even think Lennon did that shit on purpose. I think that was just an automatic face. Oh, I still got a sore throat from this cold, but I'm over the cold. It's still my throat's still a little scratchy though. I know you fucking lying. Yo, I'm telling you, that face that Lennon's making right now, he didn't do that on purpose. That was a instinct. What is it called? Off instinct. That was just a natural reaction. That he had no control over his face when when she said that. Trey, that's a different story. Trey don't give a fuck. Oh, somebody screenshot this one. Matter of fact, I got my phone. I'll do it. Oh, this picture is funny as fuck. Hold on, I got. Matter of fact, screenshot it with me like this. So you have all three of our faces just. And I'm gonna post. Will Lene said she had men in her DMs. Oh, look at Trey face.
Her DMs got full of men. Cut man, I tell you what. If your DMs is full of niggas off what Umar said, them motherfuckers is as bad as you say he is. You say he bad, so every nigga that's in your DM, they just like that nigga. They just want to see what that head do. They don't even want to fuck because he's told me your pussy stink. But he did say you got some fat head, so they reaching out for that. But that's my conclusion. That's what I came to. You definitely did tell what 200-something thousand people watch that video on Tasha K. What they all watched them say that you got some fire head. Yeah, that's what they sliding in your DMs for. I'm still not sliding. I wouldn't slide in the DM just off the fact if she giving you some head, she gonna expect something in return. And I ain't got shit to offer.
He said, I'll throw it up. Uncle Bo, what's up, good brother? Finally got that mouse. I finally got the mouse, OG. We back in business.
All of a sudden, her DMs is blowing up. She's supposed to have a nigga now, but she talking about how her DMs is blowing up. Right. Everything he tries to do has a negative effect. You mean like you trying to put that weak ass restraining order on him and that you getting thrown out of court?
Right. And I want y'all to notice something about her story. It's like a fucking scale. She flips, flops back and forth. She says she got a nigga, but then on the other, like Trey just pointed out, she says she got a nigga, but then on the other hand, she talking about she got a whole bunch of niggas in her DM. Trey, that face that you and Lennon made is priceless. Somebody screenshot that for me with me like this. I know you fucking lying.
A nigga having to tell you, bitch, this ain't no goddamn circus. That's a damn shame. The bailiff got to tell your 44-year-old ass this ain't no motherfucking circus because she went in there playing. She wasn't in there for real. She did this shit for social media. Why black hoes got to always be loud and belligerent everywhere? Keep in mind now, she was in court. So her being loud and belligerent in court could have gotten her arrested. She could have been held in contempt, even if it was for the rest of the day. Do you think
Scotland Yard, thank you for the $2.99. Do it again, please. I missed the screenshot. All right, hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. Let me go back. That shit was funny as hell. Trey face was priceless. This is
blowing up. She's supposed to have a nigga now, but she
no, I gotta go back a little bit more.
Off what Umar said, them I tell you what,
with me, and and I'm
hold on. Oh shit. There you go. It didn't get me like that. I know you fucking lie. Hold on, let me make it big. She said, yo, that is my highlight of the night right now, bro. For real. She said, I got plenty men up in my DM. You better be careful there, little buddy. Trey made the funniest face. This nigga was flabbergasted for a second. He didn't even know what the fuck to say. I know you.
Her DMs got full of men. Man, I tell you what, if your DMs is full of niggas off what Umar said, them motherfuckers is as bad as you say he is. You say he bad, so every nigga that's in your DM, they just like that nigga. They just want to see what that head do. They don't even want to fuck because he's told me your pussy stink. But he did say you got some fat head, so they reaching out for that. But all of a sudden, her DMs is blowing up. She's supposed to have a nigga now, but she talking about how her DMs is blowing up. Right. Everything he tries to do has a negative effect. You mean like you trying to put that weak ass restraining order on him and that you getting thrown out of court and the nigga having to tell you, bitch, this ain't no goddamn circus. That's a damn shame.
He said Trey Flavor was
the bailiff got to tell your 44-year-old ass this ain't no motherfucking circus because she went in.
Right. Matter of fact, I did the interview with her. It was me that did the interview with her about the court case. I forgot all about that. And I had to turn my camera off because what she was saying wasn't making no sense to me. She was flip-flopping. She was like, I gave the judge all my evidence, and the judge acted like she didn't know what she was doing, and she didn't want to hear it, like it was a baby mama dispute. And I'm like, huh? And then she said she just got frustrated and just was like, all right, well, give me my evidence and let me get out of here. I'm like, what? I mean, it was thrown out, but it wasn't thrown out with prejudice. And we explained what this meaning she could go and file again, but it's gonna cost more money, and you know, you're gonna have some better evidence. So she most likely never did.
They're playing. She wasn't in there for real. She did this shit for social media.
What's up?
Why black hoes gotta always be loud and belligerent everywhere? Keep in mind that she was in court, so her being loud and belligerent in court could have got her arrested. She could have been held in contempt, even if it was for the rest of the day. Do you think she gave a fuck? Because it's for the internet. She was willing to go to jail for the fucking internet, for a lie and the internet. And she got a kid at home. He ain't grown yet. He's still in high school. She still got a minor that's depending on her. And she was willing to go to jail, talking loud and shit in the courtroom to the judge over some bullshit.
And the thing about it is, it's the same thing with Mary Ann. I did not understand why they were trying to get a restraining on them. They don't even live in the same state. He lives nowhere near you. Why are you getting a restraining order on this man again? I didn't understand that either, but like at the time, like, you know, I wanted to interview. I'm not going, you know, like make her feel uncomfortable on the channel because I want to interview. I learned that a long time ago with dealing with young Pharaoh. My first contact with young Pharaoh, I jump up on this joint, nigga, you fucking lying, blah, 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 blah. And he hang up, he called me a fucking nigger. He called me a whore and a trick. And I'm like, oh, bro, we got to run that back. I ain't no grown-ass man calling another grown-ass man no fucking whore. We got to run that conversation back, bro. And then the second time, it was the same thing. And then I learned, I'm like, damn. I watched Slap go up there, and Slap was calm. And he just asked him, you know, certain questions, but he gave him pushback. But he didn't do it in an ignorant way. So I'm like, damn, I get it now. I know the people wanted to see me cuss him out, but you didn't get a long conversation. You're not going to get the content that you want if you go up there, you all aggressive. So when she was saying these things, I turn my camera off. I'm sitting there like, huh? I'm even texting Trip C's like, what the fuck is she talking? This don't make no sense. But I let her talk. Same thing with Mary Ann. When she came up here, everybody was expecting me to cuss her ass out. No. Let her talk. Let the ladies handle this. I feel, you ever see that Homer Simpson meme when he slide back into the bush? That's what I did. And let the ladies handle that.
And then we supposed to follow this, and this hoe's supposed to be a sovereign nation. Who the fuck gonna follow her? If any bitch over there is following her, y'all got to be the same type ain't shit bitch she is, because nothing she said made sense. Why would you follow a hoe who told y'all her female intuition don't work when she around other people? What the fuck good is your intuition if it only works when you're at home? Your intuition is supposed to keep you out of dark alleys and shit.
Right. She said her intuition don't work on certain times. I forgot she said that. She said her intuition don't only work in certain times.
I can't review that video. I can't review that video. I just went off remembering the shit. No, I can't listen to that again. Nope. Ain't gonna be able to do it. Y'all gonna try to make me go crazy. Ain't gonna happen.
Not even happy about that, but I'm saying if he was trying to turn people away from me, he did the opposite.
Y'all is not gonna have me fuck up my good God for Thursday listening to this woman last night. This here is gonna be tragic enough.
So keep dropping it. You know, I'm fine where I am, but keep dropping it. That's your only way of conducting yourself. I think he's a child, Lennon. He doesn't have too many tricks in his bag. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Says the woman who came out here talking about him first. His response to what she's been doing on his top op channel is not worthy of a response. It's childish when he responds, but the shit that her and Lennon have been doing, that's adult-like. Lennon, this ain't about you. It's just I appreciate you for leaving the content up, OG. Right? I gotta get you sometimes, though, just in the interest of fairness. Yesterday it was just all silly though, boy. You had us dad laughing when you was looking like you ain't know what the hell was going on with the sex talk. That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, very juvenile. Do you mind if I show the audience the post?
Very juvenile.
Yeah, I'm
very
open.
Powerful. Okay, so he posted this yesterday.
Powerful.
Here it is right here. And he says, cyber stalker, he don't want you, Medea. He's been calling you Medea.
What is this?
Yeah.
No, she probably forgot.
Which is a man, so.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is a man. So you're proud that he's calling you a man. You're proud of that. So again, that goes to speak to you too, ma'am. If you think he like men and he fucked you, man, Chaos. Remember you asked that the other day.
That is a great point. When he said that earlier, I was like, "Oh shit! How did I not catch that?" You are insinuating that this man likes other men and sleeps with them. Transformers, dinglings in disguise. But you still gave him some head? You still gave that nigga a yik yuck? You said that you know, or you were insinuating that you know that he was sleeping with this trans gentleman. In the words of the late great Cooker with Frank, them trans gentlemen. So you know he was in booty. His thing was in booty holes, and you still gave him a yik yuck. You better be careful there, little buddy. You said this nigga slept with a trans gentleman, and you were still sending him pictures talking about, oh, I can't wait to suck you like a lollipop. Let me find out you got the shit mouth. No wonder when she talk. No wonder why when she talk, everything be full of shit. No wonder when she talk, when she be everything she say is full of shit. Diabolical. Right. White whale, peace and welcome. Oh man, diabolical. No wonder why every time she open her mouth, we don't hear nothing but shit. According to her, that's what she said. You know, she say he be going to Highland Park with them trans gentlemen. She called him a trisexual. Well, according to you, you know when he's sleeping with them trans gentlemen, you know where his thing is going, and you still put that in your mouth. That's why every time you talk, it be nothing but full of shit. Nothing but some bullshit.
Pointed that out. I didn't know she pointed it out either. She laughed at it. That's a man. She got what the fuck? Eater looking brick. Damn, he said your titties look like Anteater's breasts. Maybe I should post those ugliest set of breasts.
Wait, what you say?
Wait, Uber. The breasts look like Anteater looking brick. Damn, he said your titties look like Anteater's.
Diabolical. Somebody. Oh my God. Somebody said her titties look like anteaters. Diabolical. Somebody said she got them torpedo titties. Them orangutan titties. Put her in the full Nelson and lick them. Diabolical. Keeper 116. Peace and welcome. L'Oreal. Peace and welcome. John. Peace and welcome. Lear. I too. Peace and welcome. You fell out the bushes. 7. What's up? That's what she said. What's up? Made you fall out the bushes.
Breast, maybe I should post those ugliest set of breasts I ever
Lance,
saw. So that's what they is. Wait, Umar. I forgot Umar. I forgot Umar said, fuck these hoes. Umar said them titties. Now, from all accounts, every time we seen her, she had on a big ass bra. Like when we always seen her in the whatchamacall, she had on like a big ass bra.
Willis
he
Martin,
said them big motherfuckers look like some anteaters. Shit.
Diabolical.
Wait. I'm trying to figure out, why were we mad at Umar in this back and forth again? I'm thinking, why was everybody mad at him in this back and forth? That was fun.
Oh, Leah. My bad. Did I say it right this time?
And he wasn't lying because, as we know, Umar didn't make this because it says he don't want you, Medea, instead of I don't want you. So whoever his graphics team was, they was on it.
Hold on, we got a question. Why do we hate her so much? I have no hatred towards Lene. It's just the fact that she sat up on my channel and lied to our faces. She had me jump out the window, protecting her for something that she knew I was wrong about. Umar didn't start this. She did. And I sat here jumping out the window looking like a goddamn fool with her cheering me on. Yeah, right. Knowing damn well she started this. And then it's a whole shit show. You gotta follow the series. You gotta been here to know what's going on. You gotta go back. She flip-flopped, her story changed, and then she just doxed my number. And that's what makes it so bad. Real raking. I don't know what the fuck that says, but the person that answered this question, you're absolutely right. Umar should be in the hot seat right now, and it's still fuck Umar. But it's a goddamn, we're going to call it fair. We're not going to condemn a man that's been lied on. If we're going to take Umar down, we're going to take him down for the right reasons. You know, you're entitled to your opinion. You're always welcome. But if we're going to take Umar down, we're going to take him down for the right reasons. We're not going to take him down with a bunch of lies. And it's a goddamn shame that we got to defend the man that we want to take down from these crazy ladies. That's all. And right now it's a whole thing where we think that these ladies were sent. Her, Marianne, Black Mo, Dookie Juice Guy, and a few other people were sent to try to take this sector down. And that's what we're reviewing. Because her story changed a whole lot. Oh, I got it right now. It's Leah. Okay. Yeah, that was a good one. Her titties look like anteaters. That was diabolical. We don't hate her. We hate her behavior. That's a great way to put it. Dislike that she's coinciding. Hold on. Oh, I dislike that she's condescending. Y'all know I'm lying. I gotta hold on. Can I zoom this shit? I know I dislike that she's condescending and lies like we didn't see her just do all the shit. She tried to talk to people like we didn't know anything, and that got annoying. That's basically what flipped the table. She flipped the table on herself when she did that, because she told us that she was going to drag Marianne if Marianne didn't clear Lennon's name. Not only did she not do that, she took Marianne's side and turned her back on Lennon when Lennon did absolutely nothing wrong to her or Marianne. You don't smell. You don't find that suspicious? I don't hate her though. I don't know her like that. I don't know her enough to hate her. I just hate her internet persona. I dislike her internet persona, and the fact that she sat up in our faces lying.
But I'm just saying, this is Uber response back, man.
So for right now, we'll let Lennon take Umar down, which he has been doing, and we'll clear the debris out. And then once all the debris is cleared out, we'll get back to Umar. And matter of fact, if Umar do something tonight, we back on his ass. No Diddy.
And why was everybody mad at him? All the shit they said on Lennon, Judge. And we supposed to be mad. He said her titties was ugly and long as some anteaters. That's funny. She didn't say nothing funny.
So. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Here you go. don't you start.
It just keeps getting better with him.
Yeah. She probably forgot she sent me pic of her anteater looking breast.
According to AAS, it's all Lennon's fault that Mel faked the check. How would it be Lennon's fault? I know you don't mean that, White Whale, but I'm asking the question. How would that be Lennon's fault? Lennon ain't go in her mailbox and pull out that fake ass check and present it to himself. Lennon was at fault for not thoroughly checking the check, in which he has admitted to. He took the blame for that. He definitely did. He took accountability for his hatred for Umar, made him blind and overlook that check. And it took somebody who doesn't hate Umar as much to blow the check up and see. But he took full accountability for it. You can't blame Lennon for her bringing a fake ass check. It wasn't Lennon that presented that fake check. Lennon's at fault for not vetting it. Lady Renee, peace and welcome.
I'll just say it. Maybe I should post those.
It does say
I don't understand why he would post something like that. It's just ridiculous.
Because he's a child. I mean, one thing, and you help.
Okay, again, this the same lady who said he couldn't fuck, who called him a tender ass nigga and all types of shit. But he's a child for talking about her breast. She was talking about how the nigga was dancing naked and shit. But when he say them titties long as a motherfucker, he a child.
Wow. She said this nigga was dancing butt ass naked, and then when he hit back with them titties is 2 inches from the back wall. How your mama and them? he said he a child when he said them gorilla titties is 2 inches from the back wall. How your mama and them? He a child.
Hello? Oh my God, Dylan.
Oh, I gotta get my YouTube premium back.
He who cast the first stone.
He realizes Lennon. Umar is.
Yeah, Lennon answered. Lennon was trolling her ass. He was like, "Can I read it, sis?" Lennon, he was trolling her, but at the same time, he was gonna make it seem like she was being a victim of Umar. Like that, nowhere in there are they gonna take responsibility for, hey, We talked about this man first, so this is fair game. If they hadn't came on her and played victim, I'd have been, if they just got on her and talk shit about my back, I'd have been cool with that. How dare y'all play victim when y'all know y'all have talked shit about this man on your platform, Lennon, at least 3 times before this nigga publicly responded. He texted the bitch one time while he was on there. Then he ended up doing memes. She came back on there because he did the memes. Now he done fired y'all ass up via a video and shit back on there again.
Yeah, that's another thing. She played the victim when she hit first. That man wasn't talking about her. Apparently, she was on her 7th interview by the time he responded to her. She said Umar was bucket naked, bucket naked, hitting a helicopter. She didn't say all this shit about him. He like fingers in her butt and fingers in his butt. And apparently, the first interview, she said his mama, she talked about her mama hygiene, her vaginal hygiene, as if this lady can do anything about it. She can barely do anything for herself, according to Umar, her, and the other nurses' aides that she had. So why would you even put that? And then you put a pit, and then you last night she had the nerve to say she didn't mean to dox my number. Lady, you knew what the fuck you were doing. You could have cropped that part out and you used the thinnest marker you could find. If I could see it without my glasses on, I know damn well you was able to see him with them thick ass binoculars you be wearing. You could have saw that motherfucker from the bathroom, the phone in the living room. You probably could have saw it from the bathroom. Them thick ass glasses don't look like radar. Them shits probably got a radar pulse. Them thick ass Coca-Cola bottles. Boogie naked.
But he childish for responding to y'all. Y'all got the game fucked up.
In a certain time, like his mentality is stuck at a certain time. So everything, and I have a teen boy. I have a 16-year-old. So
Okay. So this was in July last year. She got a 16-year-old. So the child is 17 right now, at least. Or it could still be 16 because this is July. It ain't been a whole year yet. 16 or 17. So she still has a minor, and she just went to court pulling that damn stunt that I was pointing out. He's a minor. He's not an adult yet. And she was willing to risk going to jail over some stupid internet bullshit that she knew she was lying about anyway. But
right. And you know what's crazy? She had us jump on Philly Phil net because apparently Philly Phil was there at the court hearing, and Philly Phil was in the chat trying to tell us what really happened. And at the time, like I said, I thought she was an actual victim. I thought Umar actually did some harm to her. So I was defending her, going at Philly Phil. Philly Phil do got a long ass nose. That lady sneezed and caused hurricanes. That lady could sniff a whole brick through each nostril. But she was right about what happened, and we didn't believe her.
But I ain't talking about going to jail for lying because it would take a whole bunch for them to prove she lied. I'm talking about the fact that she was loud and belligerent in there, and the bailiff had to say to her, "This ain't no circus."
Oh, that's crazy.
Something he never should have had to tell a 44-year-old woman. This is something she should know about courtroom etiquette.
anticipate that most of his moves are going to be on that level. For someone that has 6 degrees, I'm like 10 steps ahead of him on everything. I knew at a certain point when he kept wanting these photos, I knew that was.
Music is one of the best ways to express your feelings. And that's why today we're
I knew that he wanted these photos so he could expose me, and I sent them anyway. But you're 10 steps ahead of him. It make no goddamn. Again, if a person is always telling you how they the smartest motherfucker in the room, they're typically the dumbest.
Going to be his way of weaponizing.
Look how Lenny still got this joint up. Lenny, you can take it down there, bro. We done seen the man say her she got some ugly ass titties.
Silence. And
them joint got to be fucked up to call them ugly. I can find beauty in almost any kind of titty. He said them bitches is ugly to do. I don't even want to imagine.
And this has been it does work for some women, because one woman did. I said, well, do you want to come? Do you want to talk to somebody, about it, to get some type of support, so you're not dealing with, oh, he's got pictures of me, Now
all of a sudden, a random bitch then hit her up and started talking to her, and she's like, hey, you want to come on Leonard's platform? And she was like, no, he has pictures of me.
Wait, what?
All right. Did you? Now all of a sudden, a random bitch then hit her up and started talking to her, and she's like, hey, you want to come on Leonard's platform? And she was like, no, he has pictures of me.
I know she lying. When she says she reached out to Umar, her son randomly saw a video of Umar and showed her the video, and she decided to up and text him. Then, when it came to go on Lennon channel, some random person just decided to hit her up and told her to go on Lennon channel. Lady, you planned all this shit. It seems to me like every time you go and do something on the internet, somebody randomly points you in that direction. It makes no sense.
All right. All these people just randomly find her. This is before niggas knew her IG or anything. But these people were finding her.
I've also learned that he goes and, like what you were saying, he does things. He's a creature of habit.
Yeah.
So
all humans are a creature of habit, motherfucker. There is no revelation that you found out something special about Umar. Everybody is a creature of habit. You probably go to the same goddamn gas station. You probably go to the same pump. It's just how it is. You got the same routine every morning. We all are that. But Umar is different, though. You see a creature of habit. Only him.
And we can get further into this later with, your direction. But Umar goes for certain women, and then he does certain things.
Umar goes for women that throw the pussy at him, and that's not even true, because we heard the 25-year-old say she threw the pussy at Umar and he was not stunning her. It wasn't until she stopped throwing the pussy at her that he got curious. But he don't have to go after a certain. Every woman I've heard that's gotten up with this man has shot at him. Where, other than his baby mamas, where are the women that Umar approached? All these hoes hit Umar up being groupies, and then when it don't go their way, he's the bad guy.
He always needs a picture. He always needs a picture before he links up with them, because he needs that dirt. He needs that. He dabbles in dirt.
He needs the picture before he links up with him, because he needs the dirt. Maybe he wants to verify what that body look like. Maybe that could be it. The nigga told you to send him a picture of you in some shorts what dirt is he gonna get out of it? Like, I was appalled that the nigga said some shorts. I'm like, what kind of old ass freaky nigga are you? Shorts, bitch, get naked.
Right,
That's me.
right.
But he
Yeah,
needs
that was funny. He said, "Bitch, get naked." What type of old shit is that?
for dirt. You know, he could get the dirt. Like, he could take the pictures there. He could break out the camera there. I'm sure it's a whole bunch of women that would love to be on camera with Umar. So he doesn't have to do that for dirt, man. But if that works for you, cool. But you could have said no. When he asked for the pictures, you could have said no. Remember, you was telling us how hot and wild y'all text messages were. It's been bitches I didn't fuck before, and they don't send news. That's just what they don't do. We fuck all the time, but they ain't gonna send no naked pictures. That's just how it is. So if you didn't want to send them, you wouldn't have done it.
First of all, y'all are way too old to be sending naked pictures. Fuck. Both of y'all skin is touching the floor. Fuck y'all sending naked pictures for. Oh, old and wrinkled.
But you want the dick bad enough, you sent them pictures. He probably said, if he told you, you don't send me no nude, you ain't getting this dick, you sent the picture.
So that's his currency. He blackmails women to keep quiet. Or something. He
blackmails women to keep them quiet or something. Or
we have yet to see one woman come forward and say that Umar is blackmailing them with pictures. You the only one we ever heard that from. And you keep saying that it's all these different women that you keep talking to, but you never presented any of them. We've never heard of these women. We've never seen any of these women. And your excuse is they too scared to talk. So if they're too scared to talk, why are they so comfortable talking to you? And you on the internet? That makes no sense.
Maybe, just maybe, the other women are normal enough to just go on about their life. There's nothing to tell. They don't want everybody to know that they suck Umar dick. That maybe that's why they're quiet. And he don't give them money. He got nudes in the era where everybody is the OnlyFans model. It don't matter how old you are. Tracy Ellis Ross showing her ass.
That's true. How could you blackmail a woman that on the internet claiming that she the throat goat? Ain't much to blackmail after that.
It don't matter how old you are. They're quiet because he got nudes. Nudes that he can't post.
needs something that he can leverage.
Yeah.
He has nothing with me, not even my address, nothing he has access.
He got nothing on me. Nothing.
Yeah, he has nothing with me, not even my address, nothing he has.
Of course, he ain't got nothing on you. You didn't already told everybody what he. You didn't already told everybody you the throat goat. What the fuck? What the fuck would he need to have on you? You done already told the whole world that you the throat goat. What does he need to have on you? Nothing.
Access to. It's going to be.
Ma'am, you sent him the school suspension letter, ma'am. You sent him the school suspension letter with the school district name and everything on it. Shut your dumb ass up. Talk about he ain't got nothing. But that just goes to show.
That is true. She was talking about she was about to move and relocate. She definitely did.
you, even if he not looking for nothing on you, ma'am, you're the one prying into his life. He ain't trying to pull up no goddamn prom pictures of you. You got pictures of this nigga in 6th grade for some odd reason. And I'm starting to think you was sitting there picking this mama brain. You was asking this nigga mama shit about him while he was gone. Just asking all types of weird ass questions. I bet you was. And I think you pinched that lady too, because you was mad at Umar.
Benefit him. So I seen this a long time before I saw him coming.
She saw this a long time ago, yet she kept texting him trying to get back in his life, trying to suck his dick.
Long time before.
Yeah. So why did you fall for it? If you saw it, why did you keep falling for it, ma'am? You telling us you're smart enough and bright enough and savvy enough to see all the game and peep it and be 10 steps ahead of it. So how did you find yourself in this situation with your smart ass? Help us figure that out.
And it's true. What he's been doing recently, it's just been backfiring one after another, going all the way back to when he went off on his daughter. And then, of course,
can they explain how it backfired? What happened to the man? He ain't came back and issued no retractions. He'd have ended up on the Breakfast Club. Now, this is 8 months ago. We're going to go back to 8 months ago. He done been on Loon several times. He on Art of Dialogue. What backfired? Just out of curiosity. Oh, okay. Oh, since then, the nigga done popped up and said renovations done. Y'all said he was getting to school. The school was closed and his daughter then disappeared off the internet. So what has backfired? Exactly.
I guess we can bring it forward a little bit from that period to when he did the video after you exposed him. A lot of people, and maybe today, during this live stream, we can
talking about the fish tank.
Yeah, that one, that right there. He really messed up on that one.
Yeah, that was not smart. Where are these people? And he doesn't. I want to see where his A team is. Where is this where are these people that are bringing like strategy to this?
Ma'am, you said he don't work with nobody. He works by.
Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. Support the channel. Hit the Cash App, PayPal at the top of the chat. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my backup channel. The link is in the chat.
Himself. So why in the fuck would you say where's his A team and his PR team? And you said he don't work with nobody. He does everything himself. Now you asking this dumbass question. Apparently, you never met the A team or heard about the A team, but you supposed to had so much insight and connection with this nigga. When in actuality, over 2 years, you saw this man approximately 6 times, and 3 of the 6.
She definitely was hype as shit, sweet DJ. She definitely was.
Times you saw him, you was taking care of his mama. But you supposed to know so much about this nigga in 6 meetings.
I am insulted.
Over 2 years.
I thought that we were going to have a war that was going to be built off of strategy based off of what Robert said.
She wanted a war. What kind of war was she going to have with this nigga? She really thought this man was going to actually get on his Instagram and talk about her every day when one time was good enough. Because again, if we just being real, no diss to Lennon, but this right here, this was local talk radio right here. This local talk radio. When Tasha K called you and said, hey, I need to find the stinking pussy woman Umar was talking about, that's when you hit the national airwaves. He won the goddamn war.
Universe.
I'm just saying.
There's no strategy in this. It's very juvenile,
Where's her strategy? Why isn't what she's doing juvenile? Everything, she literally stalks this man's page and posts every goddamn thing he does.
You keep saying that like you're not obsessed with him, but your whole entire Instagram is about Umar. Your whole entire TikTok is about Umar. Your whole entire YouTube is about Umar. That's diabolical. There's one thing to have one platform like that. I don't even think Lennon take it that far. I don't even think Lennon got that many social medias about Umar. Where the platform is just strictly Umar. You doxing other people and throwing Umar up there. That's an obsession. That's an obsession. In my eyes. Shitty mouth.
But that's not juvenile, and that's strategic.
Southern
and her
happiness,
reasoning,
long
as
time
she
no
told
see.
y'all for doing all of this, is so Umar can see it. She is hoping Umar is watching her little bit ass channel and her little bit ass IG page, hoping that she can get him to respond to her again so she could come out with this same old recycled ass shit. Y'all notice in the past 8 months, she ain't put out no new motherfucking information. It's the same old shit, the same old bullshit ass text messages, still no videos from inside of the house, still no pictures from the inside of the house, no pictures of her.
Yeah, basically this is the Stanky Fish Tank Chronicles. But we're about to switch over to KKC because KKC has some interesting stuff over there. We ain't just gonna keep it all in there. We want to switch it up a little bit. So let's go over to KKC and see what the hell he was talking about. Oh, wait. Before we go. Before we go.
About her.
Before we go ahead over to KKC.
But I've never smelled a woman smell like that. But
your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank.
Hey Trey, I was eating breakfast when you played this shit too. I was eating my breakfast, man. I lost my appetite.
Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. It takes the smell away. Na 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 na. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. That smell away. Your pussy stank.
I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. She took her underwear off, brothers and sisters. She's
all right, look, you can see it in the joint. I said, come on, Trey, I'm eating my breakfast. Look, I put it in right there. I forgot I typed it in the chat. Right above my head. Come on, Trey, I'm eating breakfast. You can see it right above my head. All right, let's head over to KKC. Let's see. Shout out to Money Boy Trey. Oh, yeah, he is about to go live in 15 minutes.
Reach future fans.
I don't think it's about to be a live. I think he's about to do the I think it might be a premiere.
The Receipt Show returns.
This has happened before, and it's happened here in this YouTube space. Shout out to Laurie and my homeboy Scoop coming into the room. We are looking at a repeating history. You know, they're doing it again, insinuates that this has indeed happened before, because it has. Back in the early 2020s, you know, around 2021, 2022, there were individuals that were going around attacking content creators on behalf of Umar Johnson, taking the.
So one, thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate that I'm able to give you a great show. Thank you for the Cash App. I know you barely had that, but next time make it 10, in the words of Umar. Appreciate the Cash App. If anybody else want to support the channel, the Cash App, PayPal's at the top of the chat. But make sure y'all hit that like button. Most importantly, make sure y'all are hitting that like button. Hype the video. Oh shit! Lord have mercy. Hey, so Uno. That's what it is. So Uno. How you doing? Y'all forgot y'all pictures being these Cash Apps, huh? God damn. How you doing? God damn. You about to get me in trouble. All right, let's get back to the video before she get me in trouble. God damn. Wolf of Black Wall Street, thank you for the $5 super chat. Great show. I appreciate it. Like I said, as a content creators, I know a lot of us don't say it. Some of us do, but the ones that do, and myself, we are. It does really, it really does feel good to us to know that we can be a great part of your day. It's not easy to entertain people. It's not easy to get people to subscribe. It's not like Instagram where you can go to somebody and poke them and follow them and then ask them to follow you. It's not like that. You have to be found, and then you have to keep people's attention. So it's not an easy task to do. So when you hear whoa. Yeah, no. So when you hear people telling you, you know, that they like the show. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Goddamn kids. But yeah, it really does feel good to us content creators to know that we are able to keep your attention and keep you entertained, because entertaining y'all is not an easy thing to do. It's very hard. Linger in the Cash Apps.
The attention away from what Umar Johnson was doing with scamming the community. It worked for a little while, and then things got really crazy. Individuals that were leading the charge, if you will, exposing Umar Johnson and saying that they were contacting various government agencies and authority institutions to bring Umar Johnson down, lost their credibility and decided to take their expertise of exposing Umar Johnson and turn it to the viewers of content creators' chats and towards the content creators themselves, turning things into personal attacks and then turn around and saying they were victims from the chaos that they manifested, that they generated. And so we are back in that same time. And when I noticed that it was, going down, I made sure that I called it out. I was like, hey, this is a play from back in the day.
Hey, One Uno, I'm happy you found my channel too. Eyebrows. Nah, but for real, I am elated that I can keep you guys entertained. It's not hard. It's not
We
easy to
have
hold
people that
attention
have
for
come out and
hours.
they're saying, never fear, I am here and I'm going to take Umar Johnson down. I'm going to put the entire Umar Johnson saga on my back. And guess what? I'm going to be the one that's going to bring him to justice. And we saw a mass exodus of people turn their back on those that are ringing the alarm, and they're like, oh, I'm jumping on this bandwagon. Hey, this person right here, they got it good. And I'm like, hold on, this has happened before and it's happening again. So what's gonna happen?
Yeah, he ain't here. He already said some freak shit from as soon as the show started.
Is people are going to notice that these folks are full of bull and they're going to turn their backs on them. They're going to walk away and they're going to lose credibility. And when that happens, these folks are going to get mad. They're going to go and they're going to start attacking people who once supported them. And here we are. We got folks sending out cease and desist letters. We got folks submitting false and phony copyright strikes. We got people doxing folks' information.
Right.
We got all type of stuff going on. And the main ingredient to it all is the gaslighting. That's the main ingredient.
Oh,
because
no.
we are going to show how people will tell you to your face.
No.
They will make a post. They will make videos. They will do any and everything to tell you that they are not a part of the BS, that they have to shift their focus and focus on the important things of bringing Umar Johnson down. They'll say all of this and then turn around in the same sentence, almost in the same sentence.
But for real though, that's a kind of a weird obsession when you think about it. Really think about what he's saying. That's a very weird obsession. Like, you got to really think about it. We supposed to be taking Umar down, but instead you're trying to take down the people who are on your side trying to do the same thing because you want to be the one. That means you're not doing it for the right intent, right reasons. You're just doing it just to be the one that say that, just so you can say I took him down. It was me. That's how this whole situation feels like. It feels like crabs in a fucking barrel. Like you trying to you're not gonna get no fame off of this shit. And let's say you do get a little popularity for taking Umar down. If that was your sole mission, where do you go from there? Where do you think you're going to go from there? Think about it. If that's your sole mission, where do you think you're going to go from there? Like, where do you think that you're going to, you're going to go from there? You got popular off of taking Umar down. Now there is no Umar to take down, and you have no way to entertain your audience. You see what I'm saying? There, it's like kind of a weird obsession. Like, who doesn't matter who took Umar down. All that matters is that people came together for the community. It's about the community. It ain't about. See, this is how you know that they're not doing it for the right reasons. It ain't for you. It ain't for your popularity. This is not a popularity contest. This is fighting for our community. This is trying to get somebody out here who is a poison and harmful to our community. That's what it's about. I don't know when it became an individual thing. I wasn't here from the beginning. But people were warning me, and Trip C's tried to warn me several times. Even when the Umar stuff started getting popular, she tried to tell me, don't go over there. And she could have walked away from it all and stayed out of it, but she got my back. So she said, all right, if you're going to take your hard-headed ass over there, I'm going to go with you. Make sure I got your back. But that's here nor there. That's a whole different story. When did this become an individual thing? That's where I'm lost at. The mission was fuck Umar. He's poisoning to the community. You know where all them millions of dollars that he got, where they could have went? They could have went to after school programs, online classes, scholarships, boys and girls clubs, big brother, big sister programs. So many good things could have been done with that money. But instead, we have a dilapidated building that's never going to open. And motherfuckers is fighting over who going to take Umar down. When did it become an individual thing? I thought we was all in this together. We fighting for it. It ain't even about Umar. It's about the community. It's about the community. It ain't even about Umar. It's about the fucking community. We are protecting our community. How the fuck did it become about who takes Umar down? And I understand KKC's logic and his struggle because that's how he's feeling. Like, when the fuck how did we get here? I couldn't imagine how he felt when this shit first started happening. I just had got to YouTube, so I didn't know him very well. And I wasn't known very well. I probably was at like fucking 12 subscribers when this shit was going on, maybe 100 tops. I was happy to get 5 people in my chat. Oh man, I remember them days. I was happy when I got 1 person in the chat. I was like, oh shit, I got somebody in the chat. 1 person. That was Osun Yemi. But anyway, I wasn't there, but I couldn't imagine how he was feeling when, the goal was to take Umar down, but then you fighting off people that say they got the same goal. How the fuck does that happen? I know it probably discombobulated him and threw him off. He probably didn't know what the fuck to do in the beginning. Now he do. And then that makes it even worse is the people around him that all claimed that they had the same mission sat back and watched. Can you imagine how that felt? Everybody that you thought that you was on the same side with is watching something being done, harmful being done to you, and just stood silent. It couldn't have been me. I'd have been, not only have I been cussing the people out that was going after KKC, I'd have been cussing out everybody that was the fuck around him. That's why I said it live last night. KKC, you were not standing alone this time. You got Remy on the block. You got Remy on the roof. Y'all remember Scooter on the roof? I got the shooters on the roof. Remember Scooter? You got Remy on the roof. I got your backup. You got your backup sniper. Because that shit was crazy. I didn't know all that happened until he told me. And I'm like, damn, like, how could you just sit there and allow this shit to happen? Like, and people that claim that they had the same goal just stood back and watched? Oh, that couldn't have been me. Because I'd have been cussing all the motherfuckers out. Everybody would have caught a stray. Everybody. It'd have been every man for himself. A Royal Rumble out this motherfucker. And then they took it to his personal life. See, that's where I draw the line. He shaved his mustache. It's starting to tickle my lip, on my nerves. That's where I'm drawing the line. It's one thing for you to mess with me on YouTube, but what they was doing in his personal life, right, Rex. What they were doing in his personal life, like that's where the lines get crossed. And I'm warning you now, whoever this lady AAS, and I'm not trying to provoke this lady or nothing. I'm just letting you know, man. I am not KKC. I do not have the same patience he do. I'm for your sake. I'm begging you. Keep it on the internet if you got to. If you got a beef with me, keep it on the internet. Because once it goes off the internet, it's up and it's stuck. Like I said, I'm like Mike Tyson. I don't want to go back to being that person. I'm scared of that person. Because I know I'm gonna do something wrong. I got so much power in this right hand. I know I'm scared of that, man. I don't want to go back to fighting because I know I'm gonna be that person again. I don't want to do it. I'm still terrified of that man.
Back on everything they said. We're going to see so many examples of that, and people that have been watching closely already know what's going on. As a matter of fact, I would say the entire chat at this point already know that Mary Ann is full of baloney. We have Lene Stacks. She's full of Umar's juices, if you will. I mean, just nasty.
And for real, I'm gonna sit back and let KKC take the lead on this one because he's experienced. He know what the next moves is going to be. He knows what they're going to do. So I'm not going to jump out in front blind. I'm gonna let him take the lead, but just know, KKC, we got you back over here. We were not going to stand silent. That's why I'm saying it live. We are not going to stand silent. I will not sit back and watch that shit happen. Shit, if I had known back then, even if I didn't know you, I would have still jumped out there and said something like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
And she's out here saying, hey,
Khalik, what's up?
I got to focus on bringing Umar Johnson down while still participating in the foolishness, being the main one doxing our good brother.
Straight offline, Rex. All that internet.
And gonna sit back and tell her audience like, oh, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't even know I did. Yes, you did, because you purposely put a light black streak over the phone number, knowing that the phone number was still visible. You put it out there, then you gaslit and said, what phone number, when everybody was telling, we literally are looking at the phone number. So since you want to sit back and gaslight and play on people's top, like we just don't see the foolishness, everybody is going to stop fooling with you. And that's what's happening. Mary Ann went on ahead and put the nail in the coffin on her channel. She had an opportunity to backtrack and get people's, back on her side. But since she wanted to participate in coming into our arena, which is YouTube, a place she knows nothing about, and start submitting fake and phony copyright strikes to people, that nailed her coffin shut. Is over.
Right. She definitely did put the nail in her own fucking coffin by doing that. You sent out multiple copyright strikes. That's retaliation. It's one thing to send it out to one person, maybe one or two, but you sent them out to multiple people. That's and then we got the time marks of when you was thanking everybody for for promoting the video. You were thanking everybody for Thank you.
No, that's Rasta pasta.
It's good.
Yeah, because Randy made it.
Oh, okay. The hook boots.
These are old. They hurt my.
But anyway, sorry y'all. My wife bought me a cold one. Yeah, it's gonna be a good night tonight. What's that? Where did you get that from?
From her. He made it.
I don't want that now, but you send me some.
Well, the kids want some, so.
No, they can use some of that Rasta pasta.
No, I already said they can get.
My bad, y'all. She done came in with shrimp boil, a beer for me. Oh shit, it's a good night tonight. This might be a long one. But what the fuck was I what was I talking about? I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Shit, I didn't even know who AS. Matter of fact, I do remember her. She came over in my chat one day, and Trip C's went the fuck off. Like never before. She went off. I wish I can remember what fucking video it was, but she went off, and I was new to. I was still a wet behind the ears. I'm still a little wet behind the ears with this YouTube shit. But yeah, cheers. I didn't know why she was going off on her, but now I do. It took me 2 years to figure it out.
Because now people are going to challenge her and they going to take me to court is what they're saying. You don't have any copyrighted protected material. Even the movie that you made a video telling everybody to react to, you killed the copyright right there. But YouTube tells you, even if you do have permission, don't go and still don't do it. Because if it's stuff like this,
Mandela,
folks will weaponize the copyright tool, not knowing that YouTube will penalize you for submitting fake and phony copyrights, because that's a real government, federal government tool. Like, you go to court for that. You can't just use it because I'm mad because y'all out here telling the truth and you exposing the fact that I wanted to lie on Umar Johnson to bring him down, and I wanted y'all to lie with me. And because y'all don't want to lie with me, it's a problem now.
Right, Rex. Shit, we got time tonight. Oh man, I gotta get rid of these goddamn commercials.
You can't just sit here and give permission for people to use your content and react to it. And for all of those people that I did too, I reacted to Awaken, but I cleaned up my channel when I was getting my money.
As a matter of fact, I'll go to the joint right now. Hold on. She was thanking people. Under the Crown, how I fired Afro Svengali. Ooh. I mean, everybody's asking who the fuck is Afro Svengali. Might as well find out. It's still doing. He's still playing the intro though right now. He's still playing the intro. So
monetization back, and that's one of the videos
you know how,
I took down a long time
love
ago.
his intros. You gonna be at that thing? Gonna be going for another 5-10 minutes.
For all the people, let this be a lesson moving forward. When you are giving commentary on people's videos, when you are looking in the chat and you see those people say, "No, let the video play," don't listen to that, because they could be agents that send.
Yo, why somebody in my comment joint said the Black Mo Dookie Juice guy looked like Don Lennon? Yeah, they say he looked like an even gayer Don Lennon. Oh my God, I almost fell out my fucking chair reading that shit earlier. They said that man looked like an even gayer Don Lennon. Oh, she took it down. Oh, she took it down. Lady, you are not slick. Let me see if it's on live streams. Oh, she took it. Oh, you definitely fucked up. Because Mind Chaos Brew got a copy of it. Matter of fact, I got the joint. I got it on my channel. I got it. What was the lady name? I'm gonna have to go back a while. I got the shit. Umar possibly being on the spectrum. Blah blah blah. Lennon honor. Marianne gets 60 something. Hold up. Because I wasn't fully doing Umar, so I gotta find it in. Umar goes off on YouTubers again. Trump blame Tylenol, blah blah blah. Tweet timeline of Umar sent them. Hold up. Where the fuck is that video? I know for a fact I have it. I know I got it. Umar Johnson's ex-girlfriend. Okay, so it got to be coming up. What is you chewing on? Goddamn dog, always chewing on something. Umar responds to the date with the doctor. Tried doxing his ex-girlfriend. Damn. I'll find it. I'll find it next time because I don't want to hold up the show. But I got it. I know for a fact I have that video. I did a live stream on it. And she was thanking people and giving permission to people to do that. So you can't just, it's the same thing with Black Mold Dookie Juice dude. You can't voluntarily go on somebody's channel or voluntarily let somebody use your video, and then once you get mad at them, you reject it. You can't do that.
Trying to get you to play the video past the fair use time limit, and then
right,
boom,
I'm definitely enjoying the shit out of this
getting
mouse.
hit with copyright claims and whatnot, trying to appease your audience, not knowing that you were listening to a troll that was setting you up for failure. So
basically, that's basically what Trip trees tongue tied. Damn, I only had a swig. It's fucking up my swig. I barely touched this motherfucker. That's basically what Trip C said. She was like, She was like, is that Afro Springati or whatever the fuck the lady name is? And then she clicked on it to make sure, click on the channel. She made sure it was her. Don't bring that shit over here. Get your ass out the chat. Get your funky ass about this chat. She was going off. I was like, "Hoy, who the fuck she cussing out?" I was like Mace with the popcorn. God damn, who she cussing out? That's I remember that. Me Too by y'all. Okay, guys, I'm jumping over to KKC now. I know I'm about to play. I'm about to play that video. I was waiting for this intro to stop. I want to see why he fired this lady. Yeah, he's still on his intro. He's still on the intro.
So do not allow the content to just run and play. Pause the content and give commentary. Speed it up a little bit. If you got to speed it up by, you know, a second and a half or whatnot, you're taking it out of its original element.
Right.
So speed the video up a little bit. You got to do things because people will come and they will attack you when things
You can either speed the video up or just play the audio. And there's nothing they can do about it.
Don't go the way that they wanted them to go. So today, I think we will have an open panel for, you know, any content creators to come up and talk and tell their stories about what they're going through. But first, I want to make sure that we talk about the two content creators, Marianne and Lene, that's currently auditioning for the main content creator that's pulling the strings.
That's a fact.
And that content creator being Anti-Afro Svengali, a name that is forbidden from being spoken over here.
He said he banished her name.
Now, I'm going to pull up a now, I guess, blocked Instagram chat that I was a part of with Lene Stacks.
Hold on, let me see something over here. See if you started. All right, hold on. He started talking. Hold on.
The video, you can go to Anti-Afro Svengali's channel to watch the video.
I want to see what the deal is with this lady.
I'm going to be reviewing it, so I will be starting and stopping the video to give my commentary. I'm pulling up some of the receipts. All right. So if you haven't been keeping up with the channel, I had to address some stuff that I didn't want to have to address. And that was the whole Remix Way Life Guide and his beats that he claimed that he made. If you were not there or you didn't get a chance to see that show, you got your opportunity right now. Here is one of the tracks that Remix Way Life Guy said that he made.
I'm going to personally pull up on him. I don't care how many guns he's showing in his YouTube videos. I got.
Hold on. That's one of them, but I don't have the track with that one. Hold on. It was
this lady like the YouTube boogeyman.
Yeah, here we go.
She must be like the YouTube boogeyman.
All right, so this is one of the tracks that Remix Way Life Guy said that he made.
Okay, he playing music again, so
he titled it "Beef with Nobody."
Wait, let me. Yeah, he playing music right now, so we're gonna jump back to the other video until he gets into the actual content.
And I want to show the people how Lene peeped the bull a long time ago and wanted to bring it to my attention about the BS. Hold on. So while I pull this up, understand that these folks are not saying, you know, they don't know what they're getting themselves in. They're saying that to you. They're saying that to the people that don't know.
Sweet DJ, that's
but
how I am.
in
The older I get, the
reality,
smaller my circle
they
gets.
do know what's going on. They do know what's going on. And so I want you guys to listen to this audio to prove what you're about to hear is Lene sent me 2 screenshots back in February. Sent me 2 screenshots from Anti-Afro Svengali's channel, where she was seeing how Anti-Afro Svengali continues to talk about me repeatedly.
Wait a minute. Back that up. So this bitch is playing all sides. She ain't on nobody's side but hers. She's playing all sides. First, she did that to Lennon. She did that to Lennon the first time. Ain't that what she did to Lennon? She was on his channel texting Umar, trying to get Umar to the striking. And now KKC is about to show some screenshots that Lene sent to him, instigating between him and ASS. And now she linked up with ASS. Oh, this bitch is diabolical. How can you trust somebody like that? Like, for real. How can you trust somebody like that? She's playing all sides. She's playing all sides. My internet messing up right now. She's playing all sides. That's crazy.
Anti-Afro Svengali's channel, where she was seeing how Anti-Afro Svengali continues to talk about me repeatedly after telling her followers and all her supporters that she don't come to my channel, she don't keep up with what I'm doing, she don't watch my content, she left me alone a long time ago, all of that. Lene saw that and peeped it and called it out. It was like, okay, I see what you're saying. Like, this lady won't leave you alone. Don't believe me? Well, okay.
So I don't know if you've seen these 2 things that I sent you. It's crazy out here in these streets. There's also a lot of things.
That's diabolical, dog. And I hope ASS see this shit and know what she did, but she probably don't even care. She probably using Lene anyway. That they meant for each other. He just clicked up with the 2 most diabolical old goats on the goddamn planet. Like, she's playing every side. Any side she can get on. But it's crazy though that you sending screenshots when you on Lennon channel. You sending all these screenshots to Umar saying, "Oh, you ought to strike him," while being on Lennon's channel, doing the interview with the nigga, playing both sides. Then we hear that you sending screenshots to KKC from ASS, and now you linked up with ASS. Yo, you who could trust a lady like this? You got to be out of your fucking mind to trust somebody like this. This is diabolical.
that have to be done on watching all of this that's going on, and I don't want him to.
Oh, hold on, y'all. My bad. I think I gotta refresh it because I done scrolled down and messed it up. Hold on. She talking about musty face and all that jazz. My whole thing is why did you feel comfortable continuously having relations with a musty face? That's just weird to me. But anyway, let's get back into hold on, it's still loading. I thought it was still loading. All right, here we go.
So I don't know if you've seen these two things that I sent you. It's crazy out here in these streets. There's also a lot of things that have to be done a certain way in order to do them publicly, because Musty Face is already on watching all of.
I'm gonna tell you this, lady. Coming from Umar's perspective, I'd rather have a musty face than a musty ass.
This is I don't want him to bubble off of this or to feel cocky, which he already is. He's over there talking about he gonna put a Haitian flag on the building and all that other
And then
stuff.
the thing about it is, if his face musty, and you was giving him yick, you know where I'm going with that. You was giving him yick yucks. If his face is musty,
He just good and weird.
you better be careful there,
But
everybody.
he's trying to he's psychologically messing with people or trying to poke at this. She shouldn't have never damn called him.
All right, so here is one of the posts that Lene had screenshot and wanted to send out, talking about, you know, what was going on or what she witnessed. And so right here that you see on the screen, it is anti-Afro Singales. All right, the Umar Johnson groupie versus the Umar Johnson remix.
Yeah, I know. All right, hold on. Let me flip back to that. Let me flip back to the other video, because I need to know who the fuck this lady is. And this is going to give me.
No, this is nowhere near true. And
hold on, we just got to the juicy part.
Della Creme Della.
Let me go back a little bit.
Came to my channel. Just a little bit. This lady right here, when I first got into this sector, a lady by the name of Della Creme Della came to my channel and she was the first person who made messed up comments about me getting shot. And so it was all centered around the fact that Umar Johnson had been banned from social media, but he tweeted and posted an Instagram photo called had dollar sign.
Hey, Lady Renee, that's hilarious. I just now looked over and saw that. If his face is musty, that's because his face was in between. Oh God, y'all are diabolical.
I keep it carried. And I said that Umar was trying a new scam because he said that there's a sister in China that's trying to raise money for her and her baby to get back to the United States, and she needed a place to live. So he, sent out her cash app trying to get her some money so she can make that happen. When all of this had popped off, everyone was like, man, we know this is fake. We know this is nowhere near true. And plus COVID had just popped off. And so they had the borders and everything was shutting down. That's like when it first happened. I found out that it was really a person in China that was trying to raise money to get back to the States. And it's this lady right here. And when she made it known that she was the person, she was like, hey, he's talking about me. Instead of her just, saying, no, this is real, this is true, we got into a whole back and forth argument. Like it was terrible. And I found out she was the person that had been on YouTube, and she started the campaign to try to get Anti-Afro Swingali's channel shut down. And she was the person that got Umar Johnson out to China. So, in doing research about her, I found out that she had smeared blood on the cop's face back in the day. I'm like, oh hell, what kind of person is this? So what happened was she wound up resurfacing in the sector.
Did he really just say what I think he just said? She smeared blood in the cop's face. KKC, where the fuck you keep finding all these crazy assholes at? Fuck you keep finding these crazy ass ladies at?
I want to say it was last year. It was last year, and we were all on a panel of an individual by the name of Max V. She was on the panel, and so was another person by the name of Poetic Flacco. Now, Della Crim had been trying her best to get my attention for a while. Like ever since we had our first knockout, drag out, back and forth.
Right. I mean, Rex.
I cut her off and blocked her,
bro.
I blocked her
number one sponsor.
All of my social media.
Give a round of applause for Rex being the number one sponsor of the Rim Rum TV, our first ever sponsor, self-appointed sponsor. That nigga said, I'm your sponsor, nigga. He ain't even asked to be the sponsor. He told me he was sponsor. Ain't that crazy, y'all? Thank you for the cash app, bro. Appreciate that.
And she, she's blocked from this channel. But that didn't stop her from going to other panels trying to, get to me. So one night on the panel of Max V, I joined the panel, but I was joining the panel to go off on Poetic Flacco because he had made some messed up comments about me. And she wanted to take that opportunity to try to address me, and it didn't happen. But she wound up having an interview on a channel by the name of Let Me See Your Transcript. And I called into the show, and
I know Let Me See Your Transcript. She used to be over here. Transcript used to be over here a lot. I wonder what happened to her. Has anybody seen Let Me See Your Transcript lately? I haven't even got any notifications about it. I haven't seen her on YouTube in months.
Went completely off on this lady.
She looked like the Black Mo Dookie Juice guy.
Ever since then,
somebody said she looked like a gayer Don Lennon.
She's gone her way. Crying. I don't even think she deals with this part of the sector anymore. She still has a channel, but she's doing her own thing. So when Anti-Afro Singali is talking about whoever Carrie Ann is, she's telling Carrie Ann that you got saved, by remix way life or the sector radio, whatever he call him, whatever he call himself. He saved you. Like he didn't go in on you like KKC would have went in on you. So that's what she's saying. But let's keep going.
Who smeared the blood all over the cops, and every bit of it was deserved. What this person who went after Remix. Although she did get mercy with Remix, she would not have received it with KKC based on the crap she was saying. I guess it's going to be depending on the person, but based on what Remix was saying, he was extremely offended by what she was saying. And this other person, it was a prolonged attack, and we believe it was Umar Johnson that put her up to it. Umar Johnson, however, did not come to her defense. Oh, I got to say this to Remix. I don't know if you really meant the things that you were saying about KKC. I'll say this. Most definitely not a scrub. KKC is well respected in this community. You stated that you're respected in your community, that you know people, you have connections in the music industry, so does he. Musicians and producers work together. Am I going to get up here like this person and pretend I know everything about the music business? No. I do think it's pretty much common knowledge you don't have a bunch of people hanging around just to be hanging around when you're recording and producing music. So when she comes up with every scenario, you can imagine that matches a situation. We know it's a lie. Aside from that, I wanted to make sure you knew that he had many opportunities to work with many different producers. He just happened to come across your work and decided, hey, let me give this brother a chance. How you decided to resolve this to your own satisfaction, okay, you resolved it to your own satisfaction. But keep in mind, you felt disrespected and you responded to it.
Now, I let this, play so everyone can hear it clearly. She's pretty much letting Remix Way Life God know that I do have a musical background. I do. If anyone watched the NFL Network yesterday, there was a Hall of Fame game between Tennessee State University and Grambling University. I used to march in the band for Tennessee State University's Aristocratic bands. That's music.
Oh shit, KKC, let me find out you was at band camp. Let me find out KKC was at band camp with the white girl sticking flutes up her. You know what? At this one time at band camp. Let me find out KKC was up in band camp with the whistle and the thing. Let me find out. He looked like somebody that would be in a band, though.
Has been a part of my life all my life. I had the chance. I could have started this channel off with working with Chino. Chino he's also a musical producer for this channel. Here's one of the songs.
The Goonie Goon Goon Squad is pull up time. It's pull up time. It's pull.
Chino is an actual producer, real life. Like, he works with artists, not just people that's trying to get their rap career off the ground. He works with big name artists. And so I could have started this channel with working with Chino, but I didn't. I started this channel with working playing songs from Young Forever. I heard Young Forever's tracks from watching Tariq Nasheed videos. So I would play Young Forever beats. It was one day I was going through Lennon Honor's comment wall under one of his videos, and I came across a link, a hyperlink that took me to Remix Way Life, guys.
Y'all heard Rex. Follow his lead, fam. Like, subscribe, hit the Cash App or PayPal
channel where he had the Umar Johnson songs. I reached out to him and asked could I play the song on the show. He said yes, and that's how we became a partnership or whatever. He became a mod for the channel is what I'm saying. All right. So she's getting that portion clear and made understood.
I have to say these things because you have KKC characterized into a situation that is completely opposite of what he is. You mentioned this coming onto YouTube with a gorilla mask. Are you aware this is a family man? Do you really think he went and bought the gorilla mask just to get on Lennon's live stream?
He probably does. But just to make it clear and understood, I bought the mask for Halloween costume purposes. I had bought that mask well before I ever thought about trying to talk about Umar Johnson. I don't even think I knew Umar Johnson when I first got this mask. As a matter of fact, I didn't. And so I got this mask at Kroger, and I dressed up as Bubbles, Michael Jackson's monkey. That's where the whole idea came from. Me dressing up in a Halloween costume, and I won the Halloween costume contest. But anyway, that's
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cover this one tonight as much as I can, and then I'm gonna jump back to the other one, the one that he did earlier today, tomorrow when I go live. Cause I got to hear who this lady is. I keep hearing her name get tossed around. I got to find out who the fuck this lady is and why she like the boogeyman of the Umar sector.
that's why I have a monkey mask, and it just so happened that Umar kept calling himself King Kong Consciousness, and I said, I bet you this shit would be funny if I put on that damn monkey mask, acting like I was King Kong, since King Kong is a gorilla, and that's what I did.
Come on, are you serious?
Keeper, I'm gonna put the
He
Cash
has
App in the
children.
chat.
He entertains them. He's a family man. This is entertainment. As we say, this is YouTube. Now, this is a situation where we're talking about this is just YouTube. There's a time to be serious. There's a time to have fun. And if you think KKC came on here just to target Umar Johnson as a sole subject because he has nothing better to do, you're incorrect. It just so happens that Umar stole.
You're gonna see a light-skinned nigga with an all-black hat on, and it's my little brother. I'm using his Cash App until I get mine settled. I'm in the back and forth with Cash App with my regular one, so I use my brother's. But you're gonna see a light-skinned nigga that kind of look like me, wearing a hat. He's gonna be looking down like this. He's gonna have a black jacket on. His name is gonna be Dominic Lee, and that's it. He look a light-skinned nigga that look just like me, just a little bit taller
From him.
and a lot huskier.
I'm one of those individuals that tried to work with Umar, just like several other individuals have tried to work
All right,
with
Lady
Umar.
Renee, you have a good night.
He declined the help that I tried to bring. Again, I worked and I did.
No, this nigga didn't. He said she the Grendel of the Umar sector. Now you got to Beowulf is one of my favorite novels, bro. No, well, Beowulf was a poem, wasn't it? Beowulf was a poem, wasn't it? But that's one of my favorite things to read. Beowulf, The Outsiders, Maniac McGee. Y'all remember Maniac McGee, do y'all? Y'all know nothing about that. Outsiders was my shit too. And Beowulf. He said she the Grendel of the Umar sector. Damn.
Custom tailored suits. I designed them. I designed custom tailored suits.
This
and
nigga did everything.
Dress shirts and all of that. And I wanted to be the one to help tailor make the button down shirts for FDMG's staff, the little boys and all that.
Yeah, Beowulf
teach them
was a
how
poem.
to dress,
Yeah.
all of that. instead
Epic
of
Poem, yeah, that was my shit,
that
bro.
happening, Umar Johnson,
especially the movie. Oh my god, I was so excited when that movie came out. They got it a little wrong. You know, Gerard Butler played Beowulf in the first live action one. They got it a little bit wrong in the animation, John, but they made up for it with Angelo Jolie hopping out the water with them tig old bitties. Don't lie. You ain't never want to knock off a cartoon a day in your life like you wanted to knock the Grendel mom off when she hopped out that water all gold and shiny. Angelina Jolie hopped out the water all gold and shiny. Niggas kept fucking up. First king fucked up. Second king fucked up. Then Beowulf come, knowing what the fuck happened. My part is when he laughed at him. He was like, "Oh, so you killed her?" And then he gave him "So you killed her?" "Yes, after I plunged my sword through her heart." He gave her "You better be careful there, little buddy. You know damn well you ain't killed that lady." He said, "We both know she's no hack."
End up taking a notebook full of contacts and begging for donations. And it messed up some business relationships that I had, but at that time I was still following Umar Johnson. So to me, I was just like, oh well, y'all see when this school opened up, y'all gonna wish y'all would have, kept rocking with me. We're still waiting for school to open. So I'm the one that is looking stupid. And so I talk about Umar.
Keeper, thank you for the cash app. Appreciate that. Friday Mandelos. Yep. You already know. In the bar downstairs called El Jefe. That shit jumping right now.
Let everybody else know that may want to try to work with him. This is what can happen. Because it happened to me. That's why I talk about Umar Johnson. I was young. I was wanting to be an entrepreneur.
Hey. Keeper, good Lord. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. You forget y'all pictures is on these things. God damn, y'all gonna get me. Oh my God. And she got the short hair. Looking like a light-skinned Halle Berry. Good Lord. Let me shut up.
I just knew that this was going to be my stamp on the black community. I helped Umar Johnson and get the young men to dress nice.
Lord.
All of that.
All these fine-ass women
see
on
your role in the whole dream that Umar Johnson is pushing to the people. You see what you can bring to the table. But anyway, let's keep going.
Is anybody following what's going on? Because I am lost. Maybe I should cover this one tomorrow. You think I should go back to the other one and cover this one tomorrow? Let him finish up because I'm lost. I am lost in the sauce. I'll let y'all decide. Should we go back to the first one and let him finish this out and then do this whole one tomorrow? I think I should because I am fucking lost. We went from music to him being in a band to her being stuck over in China. I am fucking lost. I'm not saying that he's describing the story wrong, but I'm just having a hard trouble following it right now. Especially with Keeper just distracting me with that picture. Fuck my whole train of thought up. Hey, y'all got to woo. She fucked my whole train of thought up. All right, yeah, let's go back to the first one. We'll cover this one tomorrow. Let this one marinate, and then we'll come back because we definitely do want to find out how. And I don't want to take the view from him. I don't want to take the view from him. So let this one marinate, and we'll get back to it. You better not be chewing on that damn. You going outside. You going back outside. You chewing on my TV while you're going back outside, buddy. I hope you know it.
Do you not see how first of all, these women, Mary Ann and Lene, can't even get a clue to the fact that
right, yeah,
this
right. I'm going
woman,
back.
anti-Afro Svengali, is clowning.
All right, let me go back a little bit so we get some context.
So
okay, so where we left off at, I remember Lene was playing both sides again, like usual. Playing both sides. She sent a screenshot to KKC of Afro Svengali. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Basically instigating. And then you with Afro Svengali right now. I wonder if Afro Svengali know that you was doing that. She probably wouldn't care. She's probably just as fucking evil. Whatever.
Here is one of the posts that Lene had screenshot and wanted to send out, talking about, what was going on or what she witnessed. And so right here that you see on the screen, it is anti-Afro Svengalis. All right, the Umar Johnson groupie versus the Umar Johnson reject. Do you not see how first of all, these women, Mary Ann and Lene, can't even get a clue to the fact that this woman, anti-Afro Svengali, is clowning y'all.
Is that his channel? I'm getting a little. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh hell no. Oh hell, I didn't just see what I just saw, right? Did this nigga just throw his white wife and child off the plane for the stewardess? What the fuck type commercial is that? Oh hell no. This nigga just threw his white wife and his daughter off the private jet for the stewardess. What the fuck was that? What game is that?
Saying she supports tail when people are literally playing in their faces. And that's disturbing to me. Because if I'm the Umar Johnson reject, well, then who the hell would be the groupie? And it's a woman in the picture. You see, you got the Umar Johnson rejects circle, which is the little monkey. But then you have the Umar Johnson groupie, which is a woman.
Wait, what's wrong?
Umar Johnson groupies and rejects can be any gender, according to Svengali. A groupie is one who currently does or has the potential to interact with Umar Johnson. Well, damn. That would mean that Lene Stacks and Mary Ann would be the groupies, because who is out here saying call Umar Johnson?
Right,
who is saying that they are in contact with the family?
What game is that?
Like, let's be for real. A reject is one who had past contact with Umar or failed in that endeavor and who Umar ignores / wants nothing to do with. Oh man. So what she's saying is, Lene, you moved into the reject zone. You was once a groupie. So you over here with me as a reject. Because Umar ignores you. You failed in your endeavors. And he wants nothing to do with you. Groupies have optimism of connecting or reconnecting with Umar. So you a groupie and
I ain't gonna lie, he cooking.
Connecting or reconnecting with Umar. So
he cooking.
You a groupie and you a reject at the same time.
Damn. Diabolical. He broke down a reject and a groupie and then said you a groupie and a reject at the same time. Oh my God, you gotta do the Home Alone face when that. He got to do the Home Alone face with that one. Oh, he said she ain't had no nipples. He said you a reject and a groupie. Man, I wouldn't. Yeah, to be honest with you, that's the best way to put it. Because if you think about it, you are now recanting your story. And it sounds like you're trying to get back on good graces with Umar. It seems like each live stream is getting lighter and lighter on your aggression with Umar. And then next year, I guarantee the way it's going, it seems like in 1 or 2 live streams, you're going to be like, oh, maybe it wasn't all that bad. Maybe I might have blah, blah, blah. She said, Rex said she's a regroupie. Right.
And you know, while I'm at it, because I've sent out some receipts. This isn't the only receipt where Lene sent to me what Anti-Afro Svengali said about me, but it's also talking about her too. I got another real quick. Let me pivot while staying on the same topic. I've sent out receipts where Anti-Afro Svengali thinks that Lene is clueless.
Now that's an actual game. I don't know what the fuck we was looking at last time. This motherfucker threw the wife and the baby off the jet.
Now, mind you, I already know they are in the clouds. They watching. They gonna make their videos. You gonna have a strange pastor start playing with toys uncontrollably. Right. It's gonna get real weird around here. It's gonna get real weird real fast. But I want you guys to walk with me with these receipts. It's so much, man. It's so much. And at this point, I'm like, okay, fine. I will talk about the complete and utter foolishness. I still have the live streams that I did with talking about the surviving Anti-Afro Svengali series and all that. And I said a lot of things back in the day that I believe that I can even critique myself, and it's necessary, because I was sitting back listening to a lot of stuff, and even the beautiful Bernice, she was listening to some of the playback with me, and she was like, do you still feel like that about some of the things that I was saying? And I was like, you know what? I do not feel that way. I do not. And I wouldn't even, I wouldn't mind bringing all that up. Hold on. Let me see. Is this one of the receipts? It is, but I want to hold off on the receipt. No, not this one. Okay, that's more receipts. Hold on. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to show. Let me share this. Here's the receipt. King Kong Crud forgot to tell his clueless guest that he's also an Umar Johnson reject. You see, when I first brought Lene to my channel, and I was like, hey, Lene, I want to open up my platform to help you, get your story out here. I would call Lene, I would talk to Lene all the time. A lot of times it's because I have insomnia. Y'all just don't understand. I'll go to bed at 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I'm up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, wide awake. It makes me so angry, but it makes me feel good to know that there's other people that are also up and got their day started at the same time. I learned Lene.
Okay, what does that say? It says King Kong Crud forgot to tell his clueless guests that he's also an Umar Johnson reject, a deadbeat like Umar. Oh shit. Has a TBI, out of control temperature like Umar, reckless, consumes, and what the fuck that say? Inordinate. Wait. I don't know what the amount of consumes amount I don't know what the fuck that word is. Amount of alcohol. Basically called him a drunk. Smokes weed against his medical advice. KKC also forgot to inform his clueless guests that if it wasn't for others, KKC would not have a channel. Damn, she put alcoholism and drug use on him. Called him a deadbeat. Said he got an uncontrollable temper. Damn, this lady's fucking diabolical. Well, you can put Mondelos on me. Shit, I ain't got shit to hide. Yeah, I have a beer every now and then. I had 1 or 2 drinks and now I'm an alcoholic. That's what you should have said, KKC. Well, I had 1, maybe 2 drinks. Now I'm an alcoholic. Nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. That's what you should have told her. Fuck that bitch. I wish the fuck somebody would say something about me drinking a beer. God damn it. She said he can. I don't know what the fuck that word is. I've never seen that shit. Or what the fuck word is that? Hold on. Let me have Google say it for me. I don't know what the fuck that word is. I'm not gonna say act like I'm the best fucking reader in the world, especially when I can't barely see the motherfucker.
Inordinate.
Inordinate? I knew this shit sounded fucking weird. He drinks an inordinate. I've never heard that fucking word a day in my life. Inordinate? I'm pretty. If it's in Google, that means an excessive, unreasonable, or beyond normal limits. So she was calling him an alcoholic. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. How many beers until Mel becomes a 10 to you? You ever heard about how many beers Andre the Giant had to get drunk? Had to drink just to get a buzz? Triple it. That's what the fuck I said. I'm like, what the fuck is this word? But inordinate means excessive, unreasonable, or beyond normal limits. So she's saying that he's a alcoholic. Whatever the fuck that. I've never heard that word before a day in my life. But he said, how many beers would it take for Marianne Lorianne to become a 10 to you? You ever heard about how many beers Andre the Giant had to drink just to get a buzz? Triple it. I'll fuck around and catch alcohol poisoning before I do it. I probably wouldn't even. I'd fuck around and be in the hospital from alcohol poisoning before that happened. I'm not gonna lie, she's a little thick for her old head, but she crazy as hell, and she looked like Razor from Ninja Turtles 2. Mama, they're babies. She got a butterface. Everything looks good, butterface. And I mean, why do you keep wanting to? It seems like you might want to hit that, and you want somebody else to say they would, so you won't feel lonely about it. It seems like you might want to hit that, user 225. You just need me to say it so you don't feel lonely. You in the category of your own. That's basically what it means. Not normal. She's trying to say that he drinks a whole lot, and KKC doesn't strike me as a person that is a heavy drinker. I know heavy drinkers, and he doesn't strike me as that type of person. You know, I like I said, we never know what people doing when the cameras are off. But if he was an excessive alcoholic, he wouldn't be able to do live streams without being drunk. I know alcoholics. I got family members that's like, my brother is I haven't seen this man sober in 10 years, 10 plus years. Never. Y'all heard me cussing him out the other day. So I don't believe he's that type of drinker. He may have a few, he might have a few beers or so, but an alcoholic can't function without some type of alcohol. You would hear him slurring in his live streams. You would notice he was drinking. You would notice it. He wouldn't be able to do live streams without a beer or two. You would notice it. So I don't believe that. Cheryl Burton, I think that's how you say your name. Peace and welcome to the channel. Angel Am, peace and welcome to the channel. No, I want you to test it first to see if it's safe. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You gonna throw me under the bus? He said, I'm Asian. Mel can't afford my fortune cookie. Yo, thank you for the $2.99 super chats. Appreciate it, bro. You gonna have me test it to see if it's safe? Fuck no.
It was one of those people. So I would hit her up and we would just chop it up. We would chop it up from like 2 in the morning to about 8 o'clock in the morning, talking about all the stuff dealing with Umar Johnson. No BS, nothing funny, no trying to, link, nothing weird. And so I made that perfectly known to Lene. This is why I be up. It's insomnia, man. I can't help it. It's just it is what it is. So the day that I first brought her to the panel and we chopped it up, 4 hours after the live stream, Anti-Afro Sengali says that I need to inform
maybe her younger years. You're right. She might have looked better
Umar
when she was
Johnson
younger.
Reject. And so when we go back to the post of Anti-Afro Sengali and we trying to figure out, like, what do you mean by Reject.
Yeah, well, that's how many beers I
there
would
you
need.
go. I blew it up for all the people
Bougie.
to really see. And Umar Johnson Reject, according to Anti-Afro Singali, is one who had past contact with Umar or failed in that endeavor, and who Umar ignores / wants nothing to do with. You see what I'm saying? So I was supposed to tell Lene that I'm a reject and you gonna become a reject if you're not already a reject right now. She says I'm a deadbeat like Umar. She's trying to say that I'm a deadbeat father. You see, I have all the information about how Rev G decided to look into my personal background and saw that I was on child support. He decided to twist the story and say that I was jumping from job to job to job to job to avoid paying my child support, and that I owe child support, and that I was trying my best not to pay and stay under the radar. So much so that they tried to tell this whole lie that I'm monetized on YouTube, but I'm avoiding paying my.
I mean, well, we can prove that you don't owe child support because your black ass would be in jail right now. I mean, that's easy to see. Black ass would be in jail right now. So I don't believe that. And like I said, he doesn't strike me as that type of person. I don't think KKC is that type of person. In my humble opinion, I don't think KKC is that type of person, bro. To be just, you know, he doesn't strike me as that type of man. That'll just leave. God damn. All right, let me get the fuck off here. I'm on. Somebody sent me something on Instagram, but he doesn't strike me as that type of person that would abandon his children. I don't know too many black men of this generation or the last generation that are willing to abandon their child. I don't know too many black men around me in the vicinity of me that I don't know no black men that's doing that shit. For real, for real. Every black man that I know are in their kid's life, whether they're with the mother or not. Every last one of them. And if they aren't in their children's life, it's because the baby mama, you know how when you move on, get a new girlfriend. I don't want that bitch around my kids. You never seeing your kids again. It's always that type of situation. But he doesn't. I can't. I don't know KKC like personally, but I'm a good judge of character most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. And he doesn't come across as one of those type of people. And plus, like I said, if he was on child support, he'd be in jail. And if he had an uncontrollable temper, all the shit that she did to him that I've been hearing, that bitch be in a coma somewhere. All the shit that he let go that you did to him, especially this right here. Putting this shit up right here. If he had an uncontrollable temper, he'd have whooped your fucking ass. Period. You got your ass whooped, lady. I know niggas that with uncontrollable tempers and that will haul off on a woman. I had to get away from some of these niggas. Like, oh no, bro, I ain't sitting here watching this. You want some bullshit? These motherfuckers be scrapping. My one friend, every time I went over there, him and this girl tussling, furniture moving, glass breaking. It ain't just him winning. She fighting back, whooping his ass some of these times. That's why I don't never get involved. I'm just shit. She can handle her own. But that's besides the point. If this man was all these things, he wouldn't have had the patience that he had dealing with you. I'm sorry. He would have exploded by now.
Child support, trying to encourage people to contact the Juvenile Justice Center to let them know that we found somebody that's trying to sneak under the radar and not pay their child support.
You know AI can do incredible things, but this...
Even if he was jumping from job to job, let's say that he was. That doesn't mean he's trying to dodge child support. That means he can't find his niche. Some jobs don't suit everybody. Shit, y'all know I had 4 or 5 jobs in the last couple months. Not every job is for everybody. That doesn't mean you're trying to dodge child support. And I'm pretty sure KKC wants to be in his children's life. He doesn't come across to me as a nigga that don't care. Because a nigga that don't care wouldn't even responded to this. And he had a short temper, and had him being a excessive drinker and a bad temper. You know how those two, you know what happens when those two things are mixed together? He'd have been whooping your ass up and down these YouTube streets on camera. Wouldn't give a fuck.
So they tried to put me in that same category. Like, okay, he's calling out Umar Johnson for being a deadbeat, but he's a deadbeat himself. All the while, you don't hear them talk about the child support situation anymore because they know that I'm no longer on child support, which would insinuate that I must have paid everything that I owed if I'm no longer on child support.
Facts. You be in jail.
And they can't talk about that because, that would kill their whole narrative that I'm a deadbeat father. Because then that would mean that I did go to court and I did handle stuff. And so much so, the court saw something.
She went. I guess I'm. That's why I'm trying to get the whole story. And he's explaining it right now on his channel, but he just taking a little long to get to the point. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, let it marinate, and then do a review on it. But from the gist of it, the story that I got is she did some old fake shit and he fired her from being his moderator. And she ain't take that too well. Hey, KKC, that crazy bitch out there again.
And you are absolutely correct, because it's not being a deadbeat at all. So much so that I had the opportunity to put my child's mother on child support because of not reporting income. Why would I do that? I decided to know I don't need to collect what is owed. I know they owe me.
So he had an opportunity to put his baby mother on child support. That don't sound like a nigga with a drinking problem. Because a nigga with a drinking problem and a short temper is going to put her on child support for 1, to fuel his alcohol addiction, 2, out of revenge. He did neither. That don't sound like a deadbeat alcoholic with a temper problem at all. And she said he smokes weed against medical advice. Who the fuck cares? That's that nigga body. Maybe he get headaches from the bullet in his head, and that's the only thing that soothes it. You never know. Like, it's just weed. Yeah, she's out of her fucking mind. This is just ridiculous.
I know they owe me. But what makes it so funny is that you will, and mind you, I don't mind talking about my situation because I've already made it known that if you out here and you need to take your child's parent to court, do so. But I recommend if you can handle the situation outside of court, do so. But I advocate for the men. So I don't mind talking about my situation. Yes, I'm a divorced father of a young man. I was married to his mother. We co-parent well. But I also have joint custody of my child, both my children. It's called equal decision making here in Tennessee. They live primarily with their mothers. I have 169 days with my children, and they have the mothers 196 days with the children, which leaves a 28-day difference the month of February, where they have more days with our children than I do.
Shit, that's better than what the fuck I got.
I get
My
more
first
time with
child.
them in the summer. But this is important because these people will try to dox you. They will lie about your situation so that you can come out here and talk about your situation. But I don't mind talking about my situation because my situation is decent and in order. You see what I'm saying? I was on child support and I did not owe any child support at all. And I did not run from any of my obligations at all. And I am not a deadbeat father. People that are friends with me on my personal social media accounts can verify that. I love my children. I'm a very active father in my children's lives. Has a TBI. Yes, I do have a traumatic brain injury. And it's a dumb shame that I have a 40 caliber bullet that's broken up into shards, which means I have skull fragments scattered throughout my brain. And I'm still making sense better than you.
I don't care what nobody say. That nigga got innocently shot in the head and survived with all his motor skills, still able to function, take care of his kids, be a YouTube star, work. He a goddamn superhero in my book. He a goddamn superhero in my book. Nigga took a bullet to the head. Shit's still there and sharded and shrapnel and everything, shards and everything. And he still got his motor function skills. He's still able to do his daily tasks. He's still able to take care of his kids. He's still able to work and be a content creator. You're a goddamn superhero. How many niggas you know survived that? Yes, he survived the head. The bullet, he just said the bullet still, fragments are still in his head. His skull is still cracked from it. You're a goddamn superhero. I don't know what happened. I think the bullet wasn't even meant for him. I think it. I forgot he was describing it the one day, but I don't think the bullet was meant for him, and he got hit. Goddamn superhero. I don't care what nobody say. That's a goddamn superhero. I seen motherfuckers that got shot in the head and half their skull is missing, and he still got all his shit. He still got his motor function skills. If I said that right, he still does, like I said, still able to work, take care of his kids, and be a content creator. The motherfucker is a superhero. Yeah, it was a mistaken identity. But like I said, bro, that nigga's a superhero for that. So if you You making fun of that? That shows like how fucked up in the head you are. He the one with the bullet in his head, but you the one fucked up in the mind. That's make that make sense. He the one who got shrapnel, bullet fragments still in his head, skull crack. But you the one who got a fucked up mindset. You can't make this shit up. In the words of Lady Luck.
That is a problem for you. Because how the hell am I out here with a traumatic brain injury and I'm making sense and you have all your bird brain tentacles and
don't make no fucking sense
and all that? I don't think bird brains have tentacles, but
he the one with the bullet in his head, traumatic brain injury, still out here functioning. And this lady out here with no brain injury, crazier than Squidward with titties. How does that how does that happen? She crazier than the squid with titties. Squidward with titties. Handsome Squidward with titties. Crazier than that.
In case they do. Out of control temper like Umar. Listen, I don't have an out of control temper.
No, he didn't catch a stray. It was a mistaken identity.
That I am a deacon.
He thought he was somebody else.
100% real. I keep it real. Even my church members know I keep it real. But what I don't do is deal with the BS. Because I let it be known. I'm at the altar with you. I'm dragging you to the feet of God, me included, because I know that I can get out of pocket. But let me tell you something. We can take these communion crackers and this communion wine, and it'll turn into Newports and Colt 45 real quick. Don't play with me. And don't let nobody out here shame you if you on your walk with God trying to tell you ain't got it together, because Jesus did not run and walk with some mediocre people. It was some folks that cut folks' ears off that walked with Jesus, and Jesus had to put the ear back on. Like, all right, man, calm down, man. Don't quit playing.
That's a fact.
Quit playing.
That nigga definitely was rocking out.
All I'm saying
cut the nigga ear off.
I will turn up on you.
What's up, y'all? I'm Percy Miller, Master P, and I want to tell y'all, social media.
And I will do everything I can to keep it from getting there. I will do everything I can. But
oh shit, don't start this shit.
I'm not for the foolishness. And my Lord and Savior isn't for the foolishness either. Thank you, Miss T. Pre. I get it from my Lord and Savior. You got a problem with it, put it up with him. Because we ain't for no BS. Recklessly consumes an inordinate amount of alcohol. How do you know that? How do you know that? I have no reports of alcohol poisoning and any DUIs or any domestic cases stemming from alcohol.
You got a whole. I gotta ask him about that.
And yes, I smoke weed. And
even if he did have an alcohol problem, the nigga got hit in his head. I be drinking like a fish too. The fuck you talking about? Even if he did, who gives a fuck? The nigga been through something very traumatic. Who cares? These motherfuckers ain't got shit wrong with them out here, alcoholics. This nigga got shot in the head. Drinking like a fucking fish too. Shit. Especially if the bullet wasn't meant for me.
No, it's not against medical advice. It's not against medical advice. It's actually
Okay, I gotta check that
recommended.
out.
What are you talking about? Do you know what weed does? Do you know the health factors of Mary Jane?
Right.
Do you not understand that? I mean, goodness. Even the word says plants that yield forth a seed. Yes, I will smoke the loud, but I smoke the.
Yo, he crazy. He brought a Bible verse out about some dank.
Yes, I will smoke the loud.
Listen what he said.
Even the word says plants that yield forth a seed. Yes, I will smoke the loud.
Yeah.
But I smoke the herb that gives a seed.
KKC.
Why? Because he says it's for me. I even tell my Sunday school class, yes, I smoke weed. No, I'm not telling you that it's okay to smoke weed or that you can smoke weed. What I'm telling you is how I understand the word. But if a conviction is placed on your heart to stop smoking it, stop.
Facts. This nigga brought a Bible verse out.
I'm finna smoke some weed right now. You trying to tell me? I can't smoke the weed.
Light up the ganja.
I'm smoking the weed right now. Is it illegal in the state of Tennessee? Yes, it's illegal. It's illegal. But guess what? THCA isn't. So how do you know I'm not smoking THCA from the local smoke shop that's up the street from where I live?
I'm pretty sure you have a medical
talking
card for
about?
that.
America's police, anti-Afro-Bengalis, always after somebody. I told the judge over my Social Security disability case when I was in court. They asked the questions, Fingali. Do you do any illegal drugs? I said, yes. How often do you do the legal drugs? Every day. When was the last time you did the illegal drugs? Before this case. And this
I don't think I would have told the court
what
that.
is the illegal drugs? Marijuana. Moving on in the case. That's what happened. That's what the judge did. Don't get mad at me. I told her myself, and she ignored it. So there you go. Okay? All right.
I don't know.
KKC
You got lucky on that one. I don't know if I would have said all that.
His clueless guess that if it wasn't for
but they might drug test you just in case, you know. So he was right for being honest.
Others, KKC would not have a channel. Well, good Lord, I do my best shouting out the pull-up team on a daily basis when I go live. I thank everybody that supports the channel. I do everything I can. As a matter of fact, you can watch it happen right now. Why? Because my opinion matters, and so does her opinion. And she wants it to be known that she just joined the pull-up team. Somebody that helped me build the channel.
That's what makes being a content creator so special. Because your opinion matters to your audience. Even if they disagree with it, they still tuning in to hear what you got to say. And that's a blessing, you know, because some people opinions don't matter to the people that they even been around their whole entire lives. But we click on this internet, and my opinion matters to 100 to 200 people. That means something. You know, and then when you look at your numbers, you got 2,000 views, 3,000 views. That means that your opinion mattered enough to 2,000 to 3,000 people. That means something. So I'm grateful for my audience, and I'm pretty sure KKC is too.
No.
This game, you're not ready for it.
You're in the middle of this beautiful sci.
My bad, y'all. I had to go to the bathroom.
Yes, we got my opinion. That accepted the call to join the pull-up team.
My bad.
And she answered that call.
Welcome to the movie.
You said let this one play. Then I'll have to edit it out later.
In this team, we stand on truth.
All I'm saying is, you know, these folks that don't watch my channel watch everything that's going on. And the real reason as to why she is saying KKC would not have a channel is because she was a moderator over here. And she wants people to believe that AFW friends and supporters built this channel. But my thing is, when AFW friends and supporters got kicked the hell out, she likes to say, we left. This is after she came to the channel and said, hello, everybody. And she saw her name wasn't blue anymore. So she deleted her comment and she never came back.
All right, y'all. We're going 3.5 hours. I think this is where we're going to stop this one at. I'm about to get on out of here. It's getting late. Let me get on out of here, y'all. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, we live streamers, y'all. Make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy my aunt. You was just tuned in to Rim Rum TV and Rim Rum TV 2. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, you better be careful.